The Event Omega podcast is recorded in front of a live streaming audience.
Let's go with the countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's Britney, bitch.
I'm the one man army ain't sword. I never been taken out. I keep MCs looking out. I drop signs like Crosby dropping babies. Another mental nigga go crazy.
Do I still
In
need
the
to do
G
this?
building.
I don't think I need to do this.
Well,
We're still 25. We're going to get started. Let me stop the music real quick. But I want to thank everybody for still being with us. I know that we took off some time because, we had some real life things going on, but we're all back together, and this is how it goes.
Yep.
So I want to thank
back,
everyone.
bitches.
Yep, we're back. So I'm here with Mr. Wing Zero. I'm here with oh man, yeah, it's been a minute, hasn't it? I'm here with Ben Owen's son, and I'm also here with the Red Comet himself. So make sure that everybody is doing good. I want to make sure that the crowd is doing good as well. What's this? Oh, you're getting new ones tomorrow. Okay, yeah. See, the chat is already saying what's going on with the headsets and all. Everybody's doing good, and we're gonna start the show a little bit different today because I got some transgressions I want to get off my chest. But before we get started, I know that Mr. Odinson got something to say because he's got some transgressions himself as well.
Yeah, I am not happy with a certain piece of shit showing fucking shit in my fucking trophy. Piece of shit.
I'm sorry.
How dare you show me those
I'm sorry.
fake news? How dare you show me fake news at Chelsea winning
It's
the
not
league?
fake news. I told you on the pod how many episodes ago that the Chelsea women were going to win it all. And you sat there and you laughed at me and you said, nah, Arsenal got this. They're going to win. Arsenal got this.
Only by one fucking point, dude. It's by a fucking point.
Fast forward to today. And I'm going to say, I told you so on this one.
But I can also tell you so on the under 23s. I wonder who fucking is near relegation zone. Chelsea United.
The under 23s. So I gotta make sure that everybody clears the board. The under 23s,
Yes.
the women and the men. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jesus, I can't get a break. It's a tough crowd, man. I can't get a break here. So with that said, we're gonna start the show off a little bit different today because not too long ago on Twitter, I had to unpack some fool because this guy, Brooklyn Dad, this dude he's just hardcore political, but he had the nerve.
Oh,
Yeah, we're gonna get into it today
boy.
because I had to get on him because he was saying, and I want to make sure that I say this right because his tweet was absolutely ridiculous. All right, so I'm gonna make sure that I say this right because I want to make sure that everybody understands what I'm saying to this dude. He said, and I quote, they're coming after contraception next. You're talking about the abortion debate, all right? They're coming after contraception next. Gay marriage won't be far behind. If you're silent, you're complicit. Get the fuck out of here with this old bullshit. Let me start, all right? First off, you're not going to shame anybody for being quiet or being neutral in this situation. Everybody has the right to feel the way they do. Everyone has the freedom, as long as they don't break the law, to talk about it the way they want to talk about it. All right?
Exactly.
That's how it works. It doesn't matter what your opinion if you believe that abortion should be legal or not legal. It's your right to think that way. It's your right to also speak on it. It's your right to tweet about it. It's your right to be at home and only talk about it with your friends, family, or significant other if you want to. You have the right to do that. You're not going to let a grown-ass man using high school tactics to shame you into doing what he wants. That's not going to work.
Well,
exactly. Tell him.
there is even Phil Brooks said something incredibly stupid about that situation as well, like something to do with terrorism and shit like that. Trying to make you look bad to think in one way or another.
And that's the thing. He wants people to think his way, and if you don't think his way, well, then he's just going to shame you and make you feel bad about yourself. That's bullshit.
No.
but yet, but yet portraying this whole image, oh, we're all inclusive, we're all human, we're all in this
Exactly.
together, whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but on my terms. But at the end of
Mm.
all of this bullshit, because I've seen this guy before, he's a fucking piece of work.
Piece of
But
shit.
I you know, I mean, I could have said that. It's whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, this guy has really bad takes on literally every subject. If you want to just see a bad take on anything happening today, just go to his Twitter and look and see, like, wow, that's the worst take you could ever have on anything.
And the thing is, he
So
still has followers and people who agree with him. Now, look, I understand that people are going to agree and disagree, no matter what subject you are talking about.
no, he just consistently sucks.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah.
All right. It's not the first time I got on him, but today he got under my skin with that bullshit. You're not going to try these little kitty tactics when a grown man is. So this is how I know he's fake. And since we have our New York correspondent here, I'm going to talk about this because
All right, what's
he
up?
said once he lives in Brooklyn. He's been living in Brooklyn since the 90s, and he never saw anyone wearing a Carhartt jacket during the 90s. Get the fuck out of here.
Bullshit.
No.
That's so bullshit.
No.
Get the fuck out of here. I was only
Is
visiting
it
in New
bad
York, and
that
I saw
I've
people
never heard of
wearing it.
Brooklyn Dad?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I said,
that's,
I
yeah.
never heard this. I've
That's
never heard
good.
this
I've
either.
never heard of Brooklyn Dad before ever.
yeah,
Never heard
I've
this
seen
nigga.
him a
He's
couple times on Twitter, and it's like it's ridiculous that anybody would like anything he said. So I put it out there on him because you can't. Like I said, when you spot bullshit a mile away, you have to talk about it, and that's how I felt. I had to talk about it. I had to match him on that, and of course he's not going to because he doesn't like people who can think for themselves. No,
Mm-hmm.
he wants somebody so he can herd that mentality. That's what it is. Now, whether you believe what he's saying is right or wrong, that's your right to believe that. All right? But don't come out here and shame people for having a difference of opinion or being quiet about it.
Yep.
Quiet is
And
complicit.
plus,
You can get the fuck out of here with
most
that. Seriously.
most people don't want to talk about fucking politics on Twitter
Well,
because
I
you have
understand,
the most
and that's the
cringiest
thing.
people.
I've told people before, politics on YouTube as well. Politics and religion are things you really don't want to get into because the
Yeah,
crazies come out, and they'll drive you
yeah.
crazy if you let it.
People
So
drive me
Fucking
fucking nuts.
yeah,
Well,
and it's
the
ridiculous.
way I see it, is both sides basically don't want educated people at all. So
Yeah, they just want to herd masses. That's what they want.
they want dumb people from both sides.
Yeah,
Yep.
and to make
Yeah.
them do what they want, and you know
This
what
is
that
what I
is?
be saying.
Because that they're easier to control.
Yeah, and that's a
See?
power move. That's what it is. A
Yeah.
power grab.
And this is what I be saying. You know, people do what the internet does.
Mm.
Mind you, folks, this is really mostly the most political stuff you're going to hear from us here.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm keeping my mouth shut because I could turn this whole thing into whatever.
Well, like I said,
Into a political.
well, like I said,
So
to me, it doesn't matter if you agree or disagree, but taking the freedom away from people to discuss it the way they want to discuss it, or not to discuss it at all, to take that freedom away from people and try to
Yep.
make them feel bad, that's bullshit.
Yep.
This seems to be a trend on the internet that I've seen. Now, without getting too far off topic here, seems to be a trend on the internet in just general. Like if you don't agree with me, then fuck you, and I'm gonna punch you in the face because you're a piece of shit because you don't agree with me. That's kind of that mentality. I mean that was a very bad example, but I've seen so many examples of that on the internet, and it's just like, why? Like there's no need to.
Now, you know what? After reading that
I
tweet,
don't
I
know.
felt like punching him in the fucking face. Not gonna lie. All right, I'm letting you know
Yeah.
right now.
See, I'm just saying, dude, I would too.
Sounds like
I don't
an
know.
ass.
I don't know.
He sounds like a cuck.
Well,
There you go.
regardless of how you feel about him, like I said, it's your right to feel that way. It's the freedom that you have to
Exactly.
discuss it any way you want.
Exactly.
can't-
Let out all your
Yeah,
emotions.
you can't
Tell
tell
people how you feel.
people.
Okay. Here's how this is gonna end up. Okay,
Ah, go.
so you know how? Hey, so here's the thing. You know how everyone was talking about Twitter and how they're all afraid about Elon Musk and all of this whole thing. All
Yeah.
right, hear me out though. So he's saying if you stay silent, then you're compliant, and rise up in free speech and speak up and all that.
Mm.
So when Elon Musk buys it, everyone's like, oh, they're shitting bricks and they're saying he's going to take away free speech. There should be more censorship on there. So which one is it?
Well, first off, Twitter is not free speech. Let's get that straight.
Yeah,
Twitter
it
is
Yeah.
a company
It's
who
private.
has their terms of service. When you sign up for Twitter or YouTube or any other, company or whatever, when you want to do social media, there's a terms of
Right.
service. So no, you do not have freedom of speech of any way you want to act like on there. Let's get
Yup.
that straight. People like to
But the
use
Right.
the
problem,
free speech, the free speech, moniker and say, you know what, this is going to go with everything that we touch. That's not how it
Exactly.
works.
Yep.
This is not.
yeah,
There's rules in
like
place.
even with like freedom of speech, there
Y'all,
are certain lines
can
that
y'all
a
hear
lot of
me?
it.
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Unfortunately, we can. Typical One Piece fan. Get out.
I'm just
Oh,
saying.
no, I was just going to ask if. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. You're breaking up, but go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, y'all don't think this is another distraction and straw man argument about the free speech stuff?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
Because
yeah,
it's your terms of freedom of speech, really.
yeah, it's
If
look,
anything.
like I said again, it's your freedom at some point to express how you want to talk about it, how you want to, like I said, you can be at home and talk about it if that's all you want. You can
Yeah.
be on the internet and talk about it all you want. But as far as I'm concerned, they cannot take that right away from you. This guy who's talking about this is trying to shame people into being neutral or just trying to say if you're silent
Yeah.
then you're compliant. That's bullshit. And that's what we're talking about right now. You came a little late for it, but yeah. But it's absolutely ridiculous that people would sit here and say it's freedom of speech until it's something they disagree with, and then they try and slander you and cancel you and try to take your voice away from you simply because they don't agree with you. That's wrong.
Man, that person can go suck my fucking dick for that
Trust me.
shit.
I said, dude, when after I tweeted him, I said I should have said that shit. I should have said that to him. Man, suck my fucking dick. I can't believe that they would even say some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously.
Oh my god.
But let's move on. All right, let's talk sports. We're not gonna harp on it too much. All right, let's talk sports, gentlemen. Um, discrimination in football. All right. Before I say how we feel
Yep.
about it, I mean we should already know. Discrimination in football. Fans have forgotten how to behave since the lockdown. Now, for anybody who's been watching, let's just say listening to us for a while, you know that we've done many takes on people in crowds, especially since the lockdown, going crazy. They're jumping on stuff. They're throwing flares on the pitch. They're fighting in the stands. They're throwing stuff at players and hitting them with bottles and carrying on. And every time we have talked about this, what remains
Yep.
constant is that we have said, keep your ass at home if you don't know how to act since the lockdown. And now we're
Wait a
seeing it again.
minute. Wait a minute. This sounds like something that happened in the old school WWE a long time ago when it was WWF. They was throwing, trash and bottles at Shawn Michaels and the bad guys who have won that shit.
Yeah, but that's a storyline. This is something that's
Yeah.
hurting actual players. You can't
And
do that.
No, actual wrestlers got hurt from that a long time ago.
Yeah, but this is a little bit different. This is
Yeah.
different than, and you think some of these guys got some arms on them because as far as the fans are away from the players and they're still hitting them, yeah. So yeah,
It's
I
not even
mean,
just that. It's what was it? Bomb threats being sent to
yeah,
one player recently.
yeah, just
Um,
like
it's been
it's absolutely ridiculous the way
ridiculous.
fans have been acting. But since now they've hit a new level with discrimination. Now, for people
Yeah.
who don't watch football overseas, okay, no, we're not calling it what you think. Football overseas.
Soccer.
God damn you.
No. No.
Soccer.
Each
Yeah.
time Ring Zero says that, he's got to pay $100
Dude, he
to a
slipped the
football
S word
organization.
right out like it was no problem. Like he was like he was a gunslinger. Sorry, he got real quick with it. But no, for people who do
God
not
damn it.
watch, you have to understand that what's going on here is absolutely wrong. Now, you should know that they already take a knee to end racism every time. And apparently, if you
Yeah.
do that in America, they come at you and they call you a bunch of names and they slander you and they want to hurt you. But over there, everyone is respectful when they take a knee. Now,
Well,
one of the
they try to say that it's not patriotic and it's a blight on the
on the
on
American,
military.
yeah, and it's bullshit
Yeah.
because, and you know what, it's bullshit because when he decided
And
when
they
Kaepernick took that
know.
knee, when Kaepernick took that knee, all right, he got that from a guy who was in the military. That's the guy, a guy in the military suggested that to him. So it's not slamming the troops or anything. That's what they tried to. That's the narrative they tried to paint. That's what it
Yeah.
was. First they
Yeah,
said it was the
well,
flag, then they said it was the troops, and even though it's a bunch of bullshit. They don't know. Like I said, they never took the time to find out why. While the rest of us understood
yeah.
why. But over there, they do it for racism. And they take a knee, and everyone, applauds them for taking a knee. And now we have this case where it's a discrimination case.
The problem I'm having with all this is that it's cool that you're doing it to make yourself look cool, but you ain't doing nothing about it. You just keep doing it. It's not enough. You gotta, call it out for what it is and go and sort the fucking issues out. Try and talk to people. Like, I know Arsenal have so many different organizations. Like they had one for knife crime where they didn't wear their red shirts for one day because they lost in the FA Cup the first round, where they just wore a white shirt. So, can people have a decent conversation about this and try and find out the problems? Because most of it is just not too systematic, but it is a problem when it comes to policing in general as well, because of how poor how our country's really been for some time when it comes to abuse, when it comes to racism. It's just fucking ridiculous. And plus, to be fair, like football should never be about racism anyway. It's all about being united.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It shouldn't be. But we have more news back over here in the U.S. Protesters are running out on NBA courts. Now, look, we've seen. Yeah, I don't understand it. I mean, we've seen protesters. They tried to glue themselves to the court. Literally, tried to
Oh
glue
my
themselves to the
god,
court.
dude.
We've seen protesters try and tie themselves to the basketball. Was it to the basket?
Okay, my question here to these protesters is that a good image for your cause?
Not at all. Not at all.
No.
All right.
I mean, I don't understand. First off, why you're paying hundreds of dollars for a ticket to the playoffs and then decide you want to act up because being at front court costs a lot of money. So I shouldn't say hundreds of dollars. I should say thousands. All right. But
Yeah.
to do these antics and to have security have to be tightened up and tackle you and it's wrong. Now, for those who do not know, so we're going to talk about this. So their cause, the protesters, they are mad because their owner supposedly runs some. There's an owner who supposedly runs a chicken farm, where the chickens had a disease. So they had to kill like 5 million of them. Animal rights people are going.
Okay, so
Yeah, animal rights people are going crazy and doing things on the court for attention. That's what it's about.
Okay, so hear me out. So hear me out then. Does this mean that now if they do this and they're protesting this again, is this good for their image? Because will you ever take any animal rights activists? If these are the fucking people going out and telling you it's wrong, but they're acting like a jackass in front of everyone. You think they're going to take them seriously?
No, you're right.
No,
I don't. I don't take them serious at all.
We just saw PETA glue their hands to. They went into Starbucks and glued their hands to the table.
Oh my god.
What shit is that?
Because they want to protest that they're using the milk from the cows.
Oh, fucking suck a dick. Fuck's sake.
Yo,
How are you protesting? That's why I've suggested a bunch of people get together and have a bunch of steak fucking dinners right in front of the building.
No, because these are mentally ill. No, I mean, and I mean this in the most
nicest way.
Nicest way possible.
Well, okay, go ahead, because I'm going.
No, I'm talking about. For me, I'd say a level of
okay.
Last Supper type, in front of the building.
I'm going
to use an old.
Go ahead.
I'm going to use a old thing. There's bats in the belfry going on there.
Okay.
All right, because I know there's taboo words you can't say.
No, well,
because of certain things.
That's why.
But I think that's where it's going.
That's what I'm going to counter you.
Okay.
Because I'm sick and tired of hearing it's the mental health of other people. No, there's a difference between having mental health issues and people just doing dumb shit because they're doing dumb shit and then want to use it as a bailout. I'm tired of seeing that. That's what I'm countering you with. So if you want to say,
I like that. No, that's good. No, that's a good point. That's a good point.
So that's
that is a very good point.
It's too many people now screaming mental health and using mental health as a crutch instead of the people who actually have mental health issues.
And instead of taking responsibility for their own actions.
Exactly.
Here's the question. Here's the reality of it. This is the answer that everybody knows. They will never take responsibility for their actions.
They won't.
Yep.
Never. They will never do
Yeah,
it.
because I kind of find that sad because I legit have mental health issues and shit, and
Yeah.
it makes real people like myself.
Yeah, it you know what it does? It, dare I say the word, it waters down the message. They did the
Yeah.
Yeah, it
same
does.
thing. They
Yeah.
did the same look. They did the same thing at first with racism. Oh, this is racist. Oh, that is racist. So then when actual racism happens, because they've used it so much, people say, we don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it.
They either say that or they're like, "Oh well, I don't." They don't believe them as much.
No, they don't. That's the problem that they have because people have used it so much. The belief of it it gets discarded very quickly.
Yeah, it gets
Yeah.
very skewed.
Yeah,
It's
It's
like
Even
like,
saying,
are they being
Very
real? Are they
skewed.
not being real?
it's
yeah,
a
even
shame.
some of the people in our chat saying they're dealing with mental health issues at the
Yeah,
moment.
you know, like
yeah,
people have mental health issues. They have serious ones, and it should be looked at as serious. But when you have people that use it again, like a
yeah.
crutch, I have a problem with
Mhm.
it. People like
Or
PETA,
people crying wolf.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
Well,
can't stand
it's
it.
yeah.
Protesters,
It's like
there's a
saying,
difference between protesting and acting like a fucking idiot. Again, I just said this not too long
exactly.
ago. If you want to protest, it's your right to protest as long as you don't break the law.
yeah,
Mhm.
which they are breaking the law, but I
And
kind of
disturbing the
think,
peace
Yeah,
is breaking the
running,
law.
sadly,
well, it depends
I
on. No, I put it like this: protesters back in the day didn't need, what do they have now?
Where's
To
Prince
protest?
Blue?
No, when
Come
you
on, where's Prince Blue?
when
yeah,
protesting these days, yeah, where is he when he could talk about the law stuff, right? Was it when nowadays you have to have was it permission to do it? You have to fill
Yeah,
out a
some kind of a
form.
permit.
Yeah, you need a
yeah,
permit. Thank you for saying that because I got my mind went blank for it. Yeah, you need a permit in order to protest. Back in the day, they just formed the protest and you had to fucking deal with it, and it was uncomfortable. And it's good that it was uncomfortable because it brought attention to the issue. That's
Exactly.
can't do it
what
anymore.
protesting did. These days, it's a bunch of bullshit that you got to go through a number of hoops to jump through and check a bunch of boxes off so it's okay to protest. However, when you jump on a court out of nowhere, you are breaking the fucking law. It's that simple.
Yeah, because yeah, damaging someone
Well,
else's property, dude.
whether
Property
or not
damage.
that's a protest or not, any person that just rushes the court, yeah, that's breaking the
Mm,
That's
law,
breaking the
even
law.
if it wasn't a
yeah,
protest.
Yeah. You just can't.
You know.
You can't do
Okay,
that.
okay. Think about it this way. Think about it this way. That's the easiest. That's the easiest key to all of this. If you do this, and it's let's say you're in the position that you are not in a protest, and you do whatever asinine thing you're doing there, is that going to be illegal? Yes, because no
yeah.
one, even if it's not a protest, is going to walk into a Starbucks and glue their hands to the fucking table. People are going to look at them like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah. Well,
I
apparently,
don't know,
Same
but like
shit.
watching that clip though, that cop was amazing. It's like he had like
yeah, he read
it's
her.
like it's like he had like new type abilities and knew that person was just gonna
He knew.
just
Yeah.
like like
Yep.
that, and he just goes
Yeah. He read
and
her
just
like a
tackles
fucking.
her ass
He
to the
read her
ground.
like a fucking book. He knew it was coming.
It was
So
amazing.
yeah. So that's what I mean. But I mean, let's move on. I mean, one of these things.
Yeah.
Protesters, stop. Think about what you're doing. Seriously,
Get
like
some help.
there's ways to protest the right way without
Mm.
having to do this, without having to pull
I,
these stunts.
Exactly.
I
As
did have
Michael
one
Jordan,
question.
will say,
I was gonna
stop.
go there.
Get
Yeah,
some
I
help.
was
But
gonna
I
go
mean, you have
there.
to look at it. You have to look at it like this too, because like she was looking for her 15 seconds of fame and she got it.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Well, for all the wrong reasons, but yeah, she got it.
Exactly,
Yeah,
but for all the wrong reasons, but she got what she wanted.
yeah.
The
I
only problem I had, like, because of the protesting that happened with the owner with the chicken problem, was that like like the illness can spread to everything else, like not just chickens. Like, could it spread it to other
I don't know,
fam
but you would
animals?
have to get rid of them all so that it doesn't
Yeah,
spread, whatever the
you have to do
disease
it one
was.
way. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So the
Last
protesting
I
was
checked,
bullshit.
I was an omnivore. I eat everything.
yeah. See, I
Yeah,
mean, that would have, yeah. I mean, if that disease is in the chickens, God knows how fast it would have happened. They had to detain it, contain it, I
yeah.
should say, as fast as
That's
possible.
why. This is
Exactly.
why I have to say this protest is ridiculous. Then, because you're arguing over. Well, did you want him to lose his business, dude? He had to do something,
Well,
Yeah, you want
like
people to
anything
get
else.
sick?
they weren't worried about business in the sense,
Mm.
they were worried about the animals. And the
That's
guy
awesome.
was, he's like, look, we got to do what we got to do. I don't think it was a money issue because
Mm,
no one wants to lose money like that. You know what I mean? That's 5 million chickens. That means that's a lot of dollars missing. but they had to do it due to the fact that the safety and welfare of the people. They had no choice.
Yeah,
Don't see any protests on seagulls, though, do you? Don't
Fuck
see any fucking
seagulls. They're
protests on
dicks.
seagulls.
Fuck
Exactly.
seagulls. Alright?
Stop
Sorry.
it
Next
now.
Fuck seagulls. Punch a seagull if you find one, or they steal your
I
food.
said,
Yeah.
hey,
God,
seagull, stop it
you should
now.
just. God damn it, dude. Seagulls. Yeah, they are pieces of shit,
Fucking
dude.
Yo, they will come over and steal your food in a heartbeat.
Mm.
Goddamn scavengers. I don't want to get into it with
Fucking
seagulls.
bastard.
I don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
Let's
there was a
Let's move on.
let's move
to the
on.
next
You're all
topic.
fuck
Bastard, really.
seagulls.
Yeah, that's the go-to. Fuck seagulls. But let's
Yeah.
move on. Boxer Amir Khan has been held up at gunpoint in East London for his $72,000 watch.
Oof.
Mhm.
Now
Yeah,
look,
I just about this.
And we're like, dude.
I don't look. I look. This is one of those things where I have a love-hate for because I feel you should be able to wear whatever you want to wear out in public.
Mm.
However, you have to be mindful of the people that you're around when you're in
Yep.
public. If
Yeah.
you're going to wear a $72,000 watch, you have to. So there's a yes
That
for
must
me.
that must have been some watch, man.
Yeah, I know. There's a yes for me
Mm.
and there's a no for me. Like it's
Like,
one of those
know your
things.
area.
Like the first time I heard it, I was like, well, he has the right to wear it. But then I was like, why would
Mm.
you buy a $72,000 watch anyway? But then I'd be pocket watching there
Yeah.
because like now I'm trying to tell him how to spend his money. You know what I mean? So it's something I can't do. So it's like I
Well,
said, it's a love-hate.
I'm looking at this watch and holy shit, that's a watch, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. So
It's
I
a
mean,
Nick
Nice watch,
Muller.
though.
I mean, to be held up at gunpoint though, and have your life threatened like that is a problem. It is.
Yeah.
So
Well, to be
The
fair,
question
it's
is like, you're really gonna waste your time holding up somebody just for one item?
it's
shit,
not
for
just that.
$72,000, you
It's
will. I mean, they could probably
yeah.
sell that and get some money off of it. So I
Yeah,
understand.
but here's the
It's
thing
not.
though, like people are gonna recognize the watch. I mean, like
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I
the
mean,
thing, though.
how are you not gonna not recognize the watch? You know?
Exactly.
Go through a fence, just like any
Yeah.
other like thing with jewelry. You gotta go through a fence.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, this motherfucker got that watch I was looking at on the internet.
I was looking
Yeah.
on-
I mean, it's a pretty distinct looking watch.
God damn, dude.
Well,
Fucking gangster.
Sonny, go ahead. What were you gonna say about East London?
You just fucking-
It's like just in general, like just be very where you are, because like there are gang issues like the stealing bikes. They're also, doing a lot of stuff like that, like stealing phones and shit.
Hood rat
So
shit is what you're
just
saying.
yeah,
That's what
pretty much,
he's
yeah.
saying. Right now,
He's
he's
a
hood
dunking.
rat
Right,
shit.
right now, he's
But
dunking on
is
East London without dunking on him.
no,
I mean, let's be honest.
you know, it's all really gang related shit, and why the police ain't doing enough for anything like this to sort the fucking issue out instead of fucking whining about fucking woke shit. Fuck off.
Okay.
It's been yeah. That's my rant on the police for this week.
Well, all right. Well,
Holy, all
I
right.
mean,
let's
like I said, I mean they released photos of what this watch looks like, so like everybody
Yeah,
and their
just
grandma
do
knows what it looks like. So if it ends up in a
Yeah.
pawn shop,
yeah, they'll know.
they're gonna be like, "Hey, found your watch, dude."
Yeah, they'll know. All right, well,
Yeah.
let's move on. Kickboxing champion Leona Pettis is fighting a 13-year-old YouTuber in a boxing exhibition. Now, this is a grown man
Boo.
fighting a 13-year-old. All right. Now, I want to
Yeah.
make sure that y'all understand that this is a 13-year-old kid. But I'm gonna give you a little bit of the details on this kid in this match, okay? Because it makes no sense.
Yeah. He
The
fucking
bo-
looks like Luffy. Boo.
the boxing exhibition will consist of 2 1-minute rounds. All right. So they're only fighting for a minute. All right. Even though he can destroy the kid in seconds, but 2 1-minute rounds.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so this kid don't get like messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a YouTuber named Utaban. Became famous for being a grade school kid who stopped going to school and uses YouTube as a platform to advocate kids not going to school.
Oh no, this is gonna send a bad message now. No.
Oh,
Go to school. Go to
What?
school.
That
What?
education.
All home treated. Go to school.
He has a YouTube platform, a channel that advocates kids not going to school because he doesn't go to school.
That's
What?
gonna send a bad message now.
Sends a bad message.
Ooh.
I'm
Oh,
shocked
boy.
that YouTube hasn't done anything about this. It's not that, see, again, terms of service. There's things that you can do and there's things that you cannot do.
The main reason why I don't think he can't even monetize any shit because technically you gotta be over an age of 18 to even have an AdSense account. I
Look,
think
the chat says go
you gotta
full
have.
rounds. I agree. Sometimes when you have arrogant people like this, they need a good beating to humble them.
Yeah.
They do. Stay in school.
Yep.
Yeah, don't listen to what this 13-year-old kid is doing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This kid is definitely, yeah, it ain't worth it.
It's not.
Send into military school. They'll touch on that.
But here's the question: like, are they getting money out of it?
Yeah, likely his parents probably will.
Well,
Yeah.
it's YouTube. I mean, I'm sure there's some money involved in order for this matchup to happen. There's got to be something going on. Money has had to trade hands. Not to mention, I'm sure there's YouTube out there. They're gonna have cameras out there, so it goes right to their YouTube channels, which then they can monetize. So they're gonna get money that way. There's a number of avenues they're gonna do to get paid.
They'll monetize this, but nothing else. Fucking Christ.
Well, speaking and everyone is talking about, teach him a lesson. I agree. Teach his ass a lesson. Teach him a lesson real quick.
Mm.
We're going to talk about lessons because for those who don't know, a man has lost everything, including his home, after being duped by a fake Liv Morgan account. Now, we have seen this before in wrestling. Just not too long ago, we talked about it on the pod. We saw that Seth Rollins was attacked by a fan because the fan was duped to believe that Seth Rollins asked him for money. And that fan was absolutely batshit crazy. He, after coming out of the precinct where they arrested him, he talking about he was doing it for The Rock and all this other shit.
What the fuck?
There's something legit wrong with that dude. Like, seriously.
Oh,
But it goes to
fuck.
show you that fans, when you try and dupe them out of money and they're not the real wrestlers, this becomes a serious problem.
I got no sympathy for the guy in question because again, if you're in your 20s, you should know better. The only sympathy you would get from me if it was someone who had, special needs or had disabilities or something like that, where common friendship would struggle to understand that. But if you're an adult and you've got that ability, you should know better. There are fucking stupid people who will pretend to be the fucking prince of Arabia and the same promising you riches and golds, and you just got to give your card details to them so they can find out. This stupid shit happens. Come on. Even the royal family has stupid shit like that. It's gonna be scammers are gonna scam.
I don't understand about selling your house. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Like at some point, there's got to be some type of common sense that
Yeah.
sets in and says, "Hey, you're getting ready to get rid of your house for someone you've never met." Like, no.
Exactly.
So
I'll have the house.
yeah, it's ridiculous, dude. But let's move on.
Yep.
For those who don't know, they are banned from coaching Olympic sports. So why are they instructing children? That's right. So we're talking about people who have been banned, coaches who have been banned from Olympic sports, but are still allowed to. Well, they're not still allowed to. It's just weird that they're fact they're teaching children, and they should stop teaching children. So for those who don't know, at least 20 people appear to be working with kids after they are accused of abuse and barred from participating in Olympic affiliated events. They're barred. They are banned. So why are they still, if anything, there's no reason, especially if there's accusations of abuse. Now I want to talk about this a bit because I am a member of the Safe Sport when it comes to working with kids and just minors in general. I'm a member of Safe Sport, which that's what you go through with Safe Sport. You have, and the Olympics, they uphold the same standards. They use Safe Sport as well.
Yeah.
You have to make sure. Let me tell you how clear and concise they make this for you when it comes to your test. They give you video, they give you audio, they give you a test to make sure that you understand right after the video, after the examples, this is what you understand, this is what you're signing up for. And they ask you in multiple choice, they ask you, hey, is this right? Is this the way you want to do it? Is this wrong? Or is it all the above? You have to make sure that you know what you're doing in order to pass that test. There is no, oh, well, you only got 3 out of 5, so you're just a passable grade. That's not how it works. No. You have to have.
You gotta get 100%.
No, you have to get 100%. And if you don't get 100%, say you got a question wrong or two wrong, you got to come back to that question and you got to do it again. And if you still get it wrong, they make you watch the video over again. So you get it. So they drill it into your head
Yeah.
to make sure that's what's going on. So you know. So if you're doing this test and you qualify for this test and you go and teach children and then there's accusations of abuse, it goes to show me that you've learned nothing. You've learned nothing.
It's pathetic, really. How can you get away with that if it's
that's what I'm trying to figure
so
out.
regulated? Unless they're doing it in a way where it's kind of like community based, maybe they'll get away with that way. But then again, I don't know.
I've seen that. I've seen people who don't have their license teach minors, and then when you call safe sport on them, they get upset. They get all pissy about it. Well, no, you didn't do your job. You were supposed to get certified first. You just can't do that. And then they wonder why. Oh, well, I'm teaching them my way, and it's like, dude, you're teaching them the wrong way. Well, who are you to tell me that I'm teaching the wrong way? Easy, because you're not safe sport certified, and they tell you exactly the steps you need to know. For example, if you're teaching a minor how to do anything in sports, there needs to be a parent there. They have to be, they have to be. You just can't walk away and say, teach my kid whatever you need to teach him. You can't do that because then that opens up a door to say, he said, she said, and if he touched me or he did this or he did that or she did this and she did that, it opens up the door. So they tell you ahead of time, there needs to be a parent or guardian there at all times to watch what you're doing so they can see if they don't, if they don't like something or not. You just can't leave your kid there and drop them off like it's daycare. That's not how it works.
But sadly, most parents do that. Sadly, if it's like sports, like football, they'll leave their kids there, and it's not.
Yeah, and
exactly the smartest
that's
idea in
not
the
how
world.
it works. When you're certified, then you have to make sure that someone is there, so that especially in a one-on-one training session, you cannot just leave them in a room. You can't do that. That is against the rules. So this person, if you talk about abuse or accusations of abuse, it tells me, yeah, if there's any, and they tell you if there's any, even a sniff of abuse or sexual assault or anything, contact the authorities right away, and that's what they do.
Exactly. Call the cops.
Well, they say if a person did this 3 years ago and was never, you know what I mean, because victims don't speak up for a long time. And this person did something, even if it was like 3 or 4 years ago, or 5 years ago, or whatever. There's no timetable for it. You need to call the authorities right away.
Because there's problems in sport when it comes to child abuse. I don't remember how long ago I heard this, but I've heard some tennis coach was accused of sexual abuse with a minor a very long time ago, and sadly it's just this kind of shit is gonna be allowed to go through if we don't go to the police quickly enough so we can get this fucking shit stopped. Please go to the police as soon as possible, because even with rape cases and sexual assault, they need to know straight away, because then the case then can be found against that person and justice can be served. If you leave it so long, it's difficult to make a conviction because the case will be cold. They can't find more information. So please go to police, people. Go to police.
By all means, keep this conversation going. I will be right back. Please keep the conversation going. All right? Go ahead. Go ahead, gentlemen. The floor is yours.
Well,
yes. Now I get to take over the fucking show now, bitches.
Oh, fuck off, Wing Zero.
No.
I take over.
It's not happening again.
I'm second in command.
Said who?
Let's just really.
There's the United States of Korean booty sluts. That says.
Oh my god!
United States.
The conversation was not about Korean booty sluts, but I'm all for shifting the conversation to Korean booty sluts.
Yeah, it should be the conversation, yeah. But what's your guys' thoughts on it? Because this kind of stuff needs to be stopped.
If they're banned for abuse in the first place, yes, I totally agree. They should not be teaching any children at all. None.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
they should not even have a teaching license in general.
Yeah, to be honest, I think it needs to be like a police system when it comes to this, where this kind of things could be sorted out quickly without it being dragged. Like, actual parents doing their job, staying with your fucking kid. Do listen to your kid. If they believe something has happened, go to the police.
All right, I'm
You know,
back.
maybe having like
No, I'm listening to what you're saying. And here's the thing: when you call the authorities, they launch an investigation right away.
they
Yeah.
have to.
They have to, and they'll even if you don't know all the details, it doesn't matter if you know all the details. You have to report them right away, and they will handle it from there. They may ask you what you know,
Mm,
and you can tell them,
Yeah.
"Look, I don't know anything. This is what happened. This is what the person told me," and then they'll interview the victim. Now, of course, victims don't
Mm,
like to really come through. They feel embarrassed. They feel ashamed. But they, that's something that the police have to deal with. And when those accusations come up, that person is going to get in trouble. You know what I mean?
mm.
So the
The
policing system is
problem, like
different.
I think we need to maybe not still use police system in place for that, but maybe like an independent version where they can feel safe with maybe another person to describe what happened to them, and then they can then pass it on with the audio recording of that conversation.
Yeah.
Perhaps do it that way.
Well, yeah,
So
there is a privacy policy when you
Mm-hmm.
talk to a
yeah,
victim.
mm,
Yeah.
They can only tell you whatever it is, but whatever they tell
yeah,
you have to tell the police. You have to tell the authorities. As
yeah,
much detail as the victim gives you, you need to pretty much relay everything, even if you weren't there, even if you don't know anything about it. As soon as something happens, they say even if you have the idea that you think something's going on, report it
Exactly.
automatically.
mm,
So it's a real thing.
yeah. I think we need a new system when it comes to this kind of thing because it seems like it's coming up too much. Like I agree with the system that you have, but I think we need something below it as well, so it can be policed a lot better. So then you can go, hey, this person's doing this. Okay, grab him, like instantly.
They're
Just
not allowed to grab somebody. I mean, they can't.
I mean, like
That's not how
you
it
need
works.
to like, okay, we think you've done this. You ain't teaching for at least X amount of years, or for life. You ain't allowed to do it ever
Well,
again.
no, they freeze everything until the investigation's over.
Okay,
That's how it
okay,
works. So I'm just letting you know if these people they had accusations of abuse or whatever, they probably did it. They probably did it.
yeah,
More than
probably
likely. All right,
9 times out of 10.
no, I'm just gonna move on. All right. There's
Yeah,
been shooting near youth sports fields in 7 days that left several hurt. Now, within X amount of days, there has been shootings in in different fields. Now, this is where it gets interesting because the amount of shooting that's happened in certain states are weird. So, the first one is Virginia, the second one is Texas, the third one is Chicago, the fourth one is South Carolina, and the fifth one is Philadelphia.
Damn.
So,
is this football race?
well, some of them are football related. Yes, some of them are.
Hmm. Okay.
The one in Philadelphia was football related. I believe the one in Virginia was football related as well. So there's a couple of them that are football related.
What was the one in Texas?
Uh, I want to say baseball. I would have to look it up because I believe that they were
Mm.
all. Let's see. I think they may have been all football, to be honest. So I mean, let me take a look real quick. Let me unpack this real quick, and we'll get into it. And
Today's sponsor.
Well, I was just curious. I mean, you don't have to look it
Yeah.
up.
here's something. It was youth flag football,
What? What's that?
where you don't really tackle anybody. What happens is they wear flags,
Oh,
so when they run, you yank the flag from them. That's how it works.
oh, it's like no touch rugby then, pretty much.
Yeah,
Like you must you
in
touch everybody.
your country it will be no touch rugby.
Yeah, I get you. What I mean, okay.
Yeah, essentially what they would do is that they wear these little ribbons on their backs, and then if you pull the ribbon off, that technically means you were tackled.
Fuck.
Yeah, okay.
I get it then.
Okay,
Is
here
this
it
thing?
is right here in Texas. The Texas coach was gunned down outside of a youth football game, so it's football.
Okay, it's youth related then. Okay,
They're all
that's
youth
not.
related,
Okay, then this is a serial person doing it then.
but it's not a person. These happen in different states. So they're all different
so
states.
it's one person then.
Yeah, no, this is all in different states.
Are you saying this is a network?
No, I don't think it's a network at all. I think these are random incidents that's happened, but for some reason they're all happening with football related, youth football. So whether it's tackle or flag football, it seems to be all related to football, and they've all had shootings in different states. I don't think it's a network. I think they're individuals who just had problems. The one here in Philadelphia, two guys just got into it, and the guy pulled out his gun.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Usually, it boils down to like some very, very passionate folks.
Yeah, two
for
guys got
their
into
sports.
it, and they started shooting at each other. I believe there was another one where a guy and a referee got into it. Like,
Oh fucking hell!
It's not all
God.
it's not connected, but these are things that are happening to make it feel like it's connected.
It's just very coincidental.
Very.
Yep.
Suspicious.
Fishy.
Very.
Oh, you say it's brewing a conspiracy? Is that what you
Oh shit! It's someone conspiring.
Yeah, no.
I know someone is conspiring.
There you go.
You know what that means.
Send for the man.
Send for the man.
Get that macho man up in here.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So it just goes to show you that these things happen, and I don't want to make it seem like it just happens, just random things that are happening. But youth, the kids are really suffering from this, and they shouldn't have to play a game and then gunfire breaks out. That's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it's again, and also the stress because like this kind of thing is going to turn them off from sports, which
it will turn them away, or even it's not just turn them away from sports, but even if they still want to play the sport, the parents will deem that it's not safe anymore and will not let them go.
Sadly, you're going to have fucking stupid people do stupid things. Sadly.
Sadly,
like,
yes. All right, let's
fuck
move
these
on.
cunts.
Let's move on. JMU cancels the rest of their softball season after players' suicide. Now, we're going to talk about this in a combo package for those who know, because afterwards, University of Wisconsin track star Sarah Schultz, Schultz, I'm sorry, is dead at 21 by suicide as well. Now, not too long ago, we talked about suicide and another player.
Yeah.
This seems to be getting out of hand. I don't care if the numbers are low. It goes to show you that these things are getting attention and there's something wrong, and it's not being talked about enough.
I'd just say it's probably the pressure and stress that these sports
we don't
can
know
give
what it
you.
is. The parents have said, you know what I mean, that it is suicide related, but we don't know all the factors of what happens when someone does suicide. We don't know if it was a breakup. We don't know if it was, like I said, the pressures of what was going on. We don't know. And what I feel is wrong is that these big shows like these networks like ESPN are not talking about it enough.
Yeah. Like
It's probably because it doesn't bring in the ratings.
At some point, people have to look beyond the ratings and say, "Hey, this is our sports, and it's happening really too much." Like I said, they didn't cover the shootings at with the youth football games. They didn't cover that. They're not covering the fact that these young adults are committing suicide. They're not talking about
Exactly.
this.
Exactly. They're not talking about it because, like I said, they don't. Oh wow, we got a tier 3 sub.
Yeah, tier 3. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey,
yes,
really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yes, like you said, we're sitting here and we're talking about real issues, and I think that's something that needs to be talked about more. And like I said,
Oh no, it absolutely does need to be talked about more. But like I said, it's usually a lot of these large media outlets, they don't want to talk about it because it doesn't bring in the ratings because that's what they care about.
Yeah, it's that, and also again, these networks give zero fucks about sport. Really, if they gave a fuck, they would talk about it.
They put two guys in a room and let them yell at each other. That's what they do.
Yeah,
they don't
stupid.
even talk about sports, and some of them will be dead wrong about sports, and it doesn't matter as long as they're yelling at each other and it brings people attention. That's what they do.
Put two people in the room yelling at each other.
That's all it is. It's two people in a room yelling at each other.
So Ben,
that's like fucking...
how you like that soccer game the other night?
What other night? Oh, the one where Chelsea lost.
I don't even say anything. Our women's team
Yeah.
just won. I
Yeah,
just won the championship.
I know,
I
right?
didn't say anything.
No. You don't say anything, Mister. 1 point behind.
Look,
Yeah.
man, that soccer game was good, right, man?
Well, here it is.
Fuck
Well,
you.
the
But
chat is saying that most people think it is depressing, but
Mm.
even though it should still be discussed, and I think
It's
that's
good.
what it needs to come to. I'm
Yeah.
so tired of
I
hearing
think
debates about what team is
Mm.
better or what player
Yeah.
is better on the best on the team. You have to go beyond that. There has to be something that really gets to you and say, you know what? No, we're going to talk about this. And ESPN, some of the people that are there, the pundits that are there, they get to handpick the topics that they talk about before they talk about. How did this fly under your radar?
even I hate fucking football pundits here, man. They're fucking cunts, all of them. They're fucking not balanced. But even then, I'd rather hear the stories where it comes to abuse of children, which happen in fucking football.
They
Doesn't
don't.
get talked about.
They don't want to talk
We don't
about
want
it.
to talk about racism, where even in Arsenal, there was one poor guy got beaten up by two other people calling racist shit inside the toilets.
They don't want to see. They don't
But we
want to.
don't want to talk about that.
They
We
don't
don't want to
want
talk
to.
about
They
serious
won't
issues.
talk about that because they feel as though they just need to talk about the pro sports. That's
Yeah.
what brings the ratings. They don't talk about the things that happen to these people, either after or before, or how they came up, or anything. Unless it's a good story for them to get ratings for, it's a drama story. And I'll give you a good example on this: the NFL draft. The NFL draft always shows the athletes that are getting ready to get drafted, and then they show the story behind it. The mom was on crack, whoever was in jail, and they do this every time. Every time.
And what if they don't want that shit being put out there? It's not nice to fucking.
That's their life
It should
story.
be about you as a person.
It's an ongoing trend. NFL fans
Yeah.
who have seen the draft say, "Uh-oh, here it comes." They know it's coming. ESPN plays this
Oh.
all the time on the NFL draft. Every time.
But let's not talk about drug prevention in sports. Let's not talk about child abuse in sports. Let's not talk about suicide in sports. Let's not talk about
No, it's almost
the
like
pressures.
it's almost like it's forbidden.
Because even in football, like the pressure is on you all the fucking time.
Yep.
You gotta perform, and if you don't perform to an absolute standard, you'll get fucking super fans making threats or anything.
Once
And
again, we
that's
just talked about it not too long ago. Keep their asses home.
social media.
Keep their asses home.
Yeah.
All right,
man.
But
let's move on.
hate it.
For those who don't know, Zion Williamson on the Naruto Jordan Zion 1 collaboration. That's right. They're Naruto sneakers that are coming out. Basketball sneakers that are coming out. The Jordan 1s. Now,
I don't know how I feel about that.
this is what he said, okay? Which really got under my skin afterwards. My interest.
Not gonna lie, the shoes are pretty damn ugly.
I'm not really interested in either the shoes nor the show, so I have no say. I have no horse in this race.
Okay. Well, this is my interest in anime. My interest in anime began at a young age and still inspires me today. It says, Naruto's motto was always believe in yourself and everything will work out. Fuck
No,
him.
it didn't.
Fuck him.
No, it didn't.
Exactly.
That's bullshit.
Fuck him. Fuck him.
He lost his. I don't want to spoil the show, but that's not even the fucking truth. He had no parents, and he had to suffer for a long time. And he had a fucking demon inside him, and he had to fucking raise himself up to get to the point where he was.
Didn't you have sex with Hinata?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, well then there you go. That's a W.
Was gifted all this talent that he didn't know he had. This is what I get from it. He was gifted this compared to Rock Lee, who had to work for everything he got. He had to bust his ass. But Naruto had talent, and that got him through. So even though
It
Naruto
wasn't natural. I disagree because he didn't have natural talent. Like when you're talking about like the Shadow Clone Jutsu, he was like back there for like a couple of years before he even became Genin.
Did he ever use that on Hinata?
No.
He didn't have multiple
No.
dicks. No, he didn't. That's what he's going for. I knew that's where he was going.
His wife.
I knew that's where he was going with it. That's
Who
why
knows?
I
Maybe he did. Maybe he did.
I
Who
knew.
knows?
Dude, if I could, I would gangbang my wife with myself.
I read that. I read that movie coming a mile away. I read that shit.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, who knows? Maybe that's how Hinata's pregnancy got increased. Maybe
No, that's
Naruto's
not how it
catacomb
happened.
to-
All right.
Yeah, that's how it happened.
But like I said, this is one of those things where I felt that he was gifted all this. He didn't know he had the 9 tails in him at one point. He didn't know. This is one of the things I felt he was gifted as. Where, like I said, as Rock Lee, he's the pinnacle of hard work. And that's what pisses me off. So when Zion says, well, he always believed in himself, granted, he was always thinking he was going to be Hokage. I get that. But no, compared to Rock Lee, it's absolutely ridiculous for him to say something like that.
I would say Rock Lee, in terms of that, yeah, he's an easy person to go, yeah, he works his butt off every day to do it. But if you're going to say who had natural talent, that was Sasuke. He had natural talent. He had nothing.
No, Sasuke had good genes. That's what he had. Like the chat is saying, Sasuke got all the hats. Yeah, he had good genes. That's what that is. That's talent. Yeah.
We will not talk about Sakura because she is a slut and she sucks.
We're not talking about Sakura because she's fucking annoying. All right.
She sucks and she's a slut.
Well, I don't. know. I don't want to say that much.
Well,
no, she's a slut.
Nah, sir.
Hiei was the best character.
Who?
Hiei?
Sakura.
Hiei?
Look, the chat is saying Sakura slander. Like they're for it. They're for it.
Yeah, son. No. How the fuck this bitch killed my nigga Sasori? And he's like, he was stronger than her. Like, what the fuck?
You're spoiling it for me. I didn't get that far. You're spoiling it, man.
Sasori loses to the girl next door.
Fuck that, man. Sakura sucks. And so is Tsunade.
What was that meme going around recently with Boruto crying and he looks really ugly?
Oh, God.
I can't tell you. I don't fucking... I haven't watched that in a bit, actually. I need to catch up. Fuck.
Now, what's up with that, dude? He's animated really awful. He looks like a fucking beast.
Bad box art.
Might because of it, he has God mode. He has some weird ability where he... I can't spoil the show. Well, he's just ugly. Yeah.
Well, anyways, the Jordan Zion ones, I've seen the pictures of them. They look like garbage. However, Naruto fans are eating this shit up. I've seen it on Twitter. People are saying they would pay up to $300, $400 for these sneakers on the sneaker app if they increase the price. These people.
I would pay $0.
Yeah, it's
I'll piss on them fucking shits.
It's ridiculous that Naruto fans are coming out the woodwork and all of a sudden give a shit about basketball shoes.
I'll take nothing because it's free.
You know that talking about weebs, dude. You know they'll suck anything for fucking a chance to have limited edition fucking toy of fucking Naruto.
Dude, they said they rate the sneakers Sakura out of 10. I'm done.
Okay.
No, like I said, when it comes to these damn shoes, I agree with Doom on this at our meeting yesterday. What happened to all?
We had a meeting yesterday.
Yes, we had a meeting. I agree with Doom on this. What happened to all the hype for the Sonic sneakers when they came out? And they didn't get that much hype.
There was no hype.
Bullshit. I got hype. I got the soap shoes.
It wasn't the way Naruto fans came out the woodwork. It wasn't like that for Sonic fans. You would think the fandom would have came out, but they didn't. And so, I mean, to see these sneakers and the art that they use for showing Naruto actually doing a between the legs dunk, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. This is stupid. And these sneakers are stupid. And Zion Williamson being okay with this and his comments are stupid. This is how I feel about it. Just stupid all around the board. That's how it is.
Yeah, you like that?
Garbage.
No.
So yeah, I'm not a fan of them. Let's move on. We talked about all this anime stuff. We didn't even move on to the movies in the comic section yet. And you might as well say that was an intro to it. So we're moving on to movies and comics, everybody. Yeah. So let's talk about it. Netflix's English dub of Tiger and Bunny 2 changes dialogue to have Golden Ryan criticize outdated gender norms and declares himself a feminist. That's
right. I can say something about this because I finished it sadly. It's at a certain point, like this is like near the end of the series, so it's not as if I took this seriously. But there's a specific part where he's been overprotective because the fact of the heroes recently got their ass kicked by two people, and things have happened where it's going ahead to the big final showdown.
Yeah, well,
So he was being overprotective of her
but still,
because he thinks that she could get captured.
well, still, that's not the point that
Snatched.
we're driving home here. The question
Uh,
is, I should say, because everyone can weigh in on this. Why are they changing this for virtue signaling? I don't agree with it. They're changing this.
That
I don't agree with
is
that. Don't get me wrong.
that is whoever's doing the script, directing the script writing for
Yeah,
that
I,
season
Like,
for
that
season
whole
2. That's
that
the
whole
person
shit
you need to
sounds
blame it
dumb.
on,
Yeah, look, the
because
chat
that
is saying
person is the person that's changing the script.
the chat is saying why can't localizers stop this? Why do they keep doing this?
it's
Because they're trying to slide in their opinion.
Beliefs.
That's
beliefs.
their beliefs. That's what they're trying to do.
They're
And
trying
that's
to get
against
more
the
views
original.
like
also
that.
But it's not. I mean, they're better off sticking to the original translation because that's what fans respect. That's
yeah.
what fans have grown to
Exactly.
love. And then
This
changing
is
this
why
dialogue. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
like this is why I like Toei, because they're extremely strict on their IPs. They will not allow you to mess around with their stuff because they make a lot of money from One Piece, Dragon Ball, and other series like that. So you can't mess with that. This is the same thing. Naruto, you try messing with that shit, they will come after you. They want you to stick to their script because they're making a lot of money from these big franchises. Especially with my hero, no, not my hero, Tiger Bunny.
Okay.
It's still a big franchise, so I don't know why they allow to do this. But I think you also can blame the voice actor because they also have some strings that
Well,
can go.
no, we
Oh,
don't
can I
blame.
change
Look,
this? Can I change that?
no, well, no, we're not going to blame the voice actor here because the voice actor is just doing the lines. That's all it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but sometimes they have a chance to change the lines though as well. But I think this is probably the writer's fault
Yeah, I don't.
because
I don't think that's the case here. Yeah, but we've seen this
I
time
think
and
it's
time
the writer
again. We
though.
have seen it, and like I said, they're
Yeah.
even saying in the chat, they're saying they're just gonna at this rate, they're just gonna watch sub, just gonna watch subbed anime. You're turning fans
Yeah.
off this way. For people who love the use the sub versus dub debate and say, well, dub is just as good as the sub, and this is another slight to dub because people are going to say, why would I watch dub when
Yeah.
when this happens? You're just changing everything.
Yeah.
I'll watch sub. It actually
And
hurts
I
something
the
can
fans.
actually bring up one individual from Funimation that actually has been known to do
Marchi.
that.
Okay, go ahead.
Jamie Marchi.
Mm.
We're not.
Oh,
Jamie
speaking of
Marchi.
yeah,
Jamie
and
Marchi has done that. She's changed some lines in some English dubs
yeah,
for shows in the past,
saying
and
that change.
slid in some stuff. And one of them I believe was
Oh, Gamergate.
yeah, the Gamergate thing in the that
Mm.
what was it, the high school prison?
Prison school. Prison school.
Yeah.
Yeah, prison
Yeah.
school.
Yeah. So
Uh,
it goes to show you that
those two.
She's done that, and this was during the time of the whole Gamergate thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, that's what
she kind of slid that in as a jab.
and there's no reason for that. I mean, don't get me wrong. It happens to a lot of them where they change this stuff, and it's like, no, this makes no sense whatsoever. Why would you mess with this? Why?
Yeah.
Oh, because we want to make sure we grab the right crowd. Well, the right crowd is your core audience. That's the right
Yeah.
crowd.
Yeah. And people were crying out for that to stop doing that shit, and they were who were responsible. I can do whatever I want, and being very harsh to the
The
anime
chat is also
community.
saying it happened in Dragon Maid as well.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, they did. It happened in Dragon Maid, and that's why I watched the Japanese dub, because honestly,
Wait.
I've heard what the English dub sounds like, and it sounds very horrible.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
I own the first season of Dragon Maid, so anytime if I feel like popping it in to watch it, I watch the Japanese dub. I don't watch the English.
No,
Like,
Joe.
here's the funny thing. Like, I used to watch Ruby a long time ago. Like, bro, the first two seasons.
Boo.
Boo.
I mean, it was okay at first, but then until
No,
I
we
found
should
out,
shame him for watching anime.
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
until I found out that
your silence,
hear me
your
out.
silence is compliant. That's what it is.
No,
Yeah, there you go.
no, here's the thing. Until I found out that that Justin Negri voiced a main bad guy in it, I just stopped watching this
Jessica
shit.
Negri.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who the fuck is
her.
that person? Or her?
Yeah, she plays.
She was.
Jessica Negri plays. Who is it?
think it's Cinder. One of the main
Yeah,
bad
she plays
guys.
Cinder.
Ruby's
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, the chat's not very happy with Ruby, so we just
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's another reason too, because the main guy passed away. I stopped watching it.
Well, there you go.
She's
That's what the
isn't
chat
she
is saying. Actually, that's what the chat is saying. They're saying after Ronnie passed away. So
Speaking of Jay Mackey and what's her name, fucking Monica Rial, both them did a podcast saying don't go to the police about rape. So if you're a rape victim, don't go to the police by their coordination.
Excuse me, what?
That's what they said in their podcast. Like the stupid
Yeah, they have a
podcast. They have said do not go to the police if you've been raped because they won't sort it out and shit.
What?
Why would you? Why? Why would you?
Nigga,
why?
what?
Why would you? Why?
I didn't watch it. I watched another
No, I'm not
podcast.
saying you. I'm not saying you did anything. I'm just saying why. Why would they say why? Is there some context that I'm missing here? Why?
Why?
I'm just trying to figure it out here. I mean,
nigga, what?
It's they're mainly trying to get money from Big Manana and shit.
I don't
continuing
care
that
about
kind of
that.
goofy back
See,
and forth.
that's not what I care about. I care about exactly what you just said they said on their podcast. Like I said, there's got to be some context to that. But you can't tell me that you're going to say, oh, well, you've been raped. Don't go to the authorities. Excuse me? No. Why? That makes no sense to me.
Because they
the chat is going crazy right now.
I see. Because they all want to talk. They all want to talk.
Tifa's
about
a Korean booty slut.
I don't understand why they want to talk about Tifa when we're talking about this right now. I don't know, but the chat is kind of going the way. They're almost. You know what they're doing? You know what they're doing? They're trying to bully me.
Tifa is a Korean booty
They're
slut.
trying
though.
to bully me into this discussion. That's what they're trying to do. They think if they talk all the whole time in the chat about this topic, I will see it and have to address it. Well, you know what? We're gonna do it now. We're gonna talk about it.
No.
So
you know what?
No,
they're hiding everyday sexism in the chat. Get out.
No. They said Tifa is a prostitute. Now look, there is nothing wrong with look. Tifa's not a prostitute. She's not a prostitute.
I agree with Venom.
No.
All right. No. I understand that people probably saw that statue not too long ago where she was doing a certain pose with the sword behind her. I get that. She's not a prostitute. She's not a Korean booty slut. All these people, look at all this.
Nah, but don't worry, chat. The waifu delegation.
We're going to we're going to have the waifu draft. However, there will be a waifu draft in the future. But we got a couple things we need to address first before we decide to do that. We'll talk to you later about that. All right? We will.
Isn't Tifa the queen of Italy?
Yes, she's the
Senate?
The Senate. She is the Senate now. She is the Senate.
Wait,
so
you mean the Senate that sucks dick under the office?
No, that's not how it works, Cody. That's not how it works. However, people are bringing up the statue I talked about, the Jackie O pose. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So
that overrated fucking pose.
Oh, that Jack O pose?
Yeah,
from Guilty Gear.
I call it the Jackie O.
The Jackie O.
Look at that. The chat's interested in the waifu draft, son. See there?
Yeah, I see they're interested in the waifu. We will have a waifu draft because we have to draw up
exactly who we do have to put our waifus.
Yeah, we'll have to put them together and who we'll use, who will get drafted, who will trade for the draft. We are going to do it. All right, it will be
the racial waifu draft.
It's not a racial waifu draft. It's just a waifu draft. There's no racist. Okay.
I mean, unless you want chocolate waifus. I mean, any waifu is immediately entered. Doesn't matter if they're chocolate or not.
Like I said, the Latino delegation do not want to.
But there are bonus points. But excuse me though. But there will be at least a +1 to chocolate elf waifus.
We will talk about that in the future. We will. But it's amazing how the chat just bullied me into it. Who says bullying doesn't work? Who says it doesn't work? So yes.
Wow. Well done, chat.
The 2022 waifu draft.
Yeah, we will have this one. It will happen in 2022. It will. The waifu draft. We will do it. So no, we're not gonna wait that long. We will do it in the future, but we won't wait long to do it. Okay. Let's move on, shall we? Let's talk about the Expendables, because for those who don't know, the Expendables is officially called the Expendables. The Expendables.
The fourth movie.
You expend 4 balls.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty gay to me.
Why are you gay?
Gotta be careful with that.
Pathology that I don't want to be part of.
It's
What?
absolutely crazy. No, because you said it's pretty gay. That's why he's saying be
Oh.
careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I wouldn't say it is because you got. I don't know. If you look at it in a certain context, I guess you could.
Expend 4 balls. I mean,
you got these big, muscly men with guns, and explosions. You never know. I mean, it depends on how you view it. It really does. That's like
there
when
you
people
go.
watch.
Well, I
that's
mean,
like when people watch-
eventually, like if you look at it like this, think about it. Like let's not forget about Fan 4-stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, fan of 4 sticks.
I'm
There you
just-
go.
I'm just
Oh God, they
saying,
talking about Driver 3.
It depends.
You mean
on how-
Drive 3R?
I'm just saying it depends on how you look at
Drive
things.
3R.
Some people watch dramas and get high comedy out of them. You know what I mean?
Or Fate to the Furious.
Yeah, it depends on how you. Oh, come on.
I'm just saying.
Fucking Fast 9.
No,
John Cena the movie.
Let's move on, shall we? Because we got some more 4 issues. All right. Spider-Man 4 expects Zendaya to be back in the return. So if they're expecting her to come back, then it's automatic. We told y'all it was coming anyway. But I mean, it's kind of confirmed that Spider-Man 4 is a go since they're waiting for certain people to come back.
Yeah.
It's a go.
Yeah, because they re-upped his contract for another trilogy.
Yes,
so
they did. So
Another Hobgoblin movie. Yeah.
You know, I kind of miss the mystique of like being excited for movies back in the day. You just see a trailer, you go to you know nothing about this fucking movie until you actually go out to the movies. You sit in the movie and you see the trailer, you're like, what the fuck? There's gonna be a what movie? Oh my god! And then you can't just go on the internet and like, oh yeah, the cast has been leaked. It's just like, oh, and then you kind of put clues together and you're like, okay, now I know this person's gonna have to be in it.
Yeah,
Like you know what I mean? It just blindsides you.
Yeah.
See, I agree with Red here about the trailers. You know, I was like that when I first saw the Super Mario Brothers movie trailer. I was
God
damn it!
Stop it!
No,
We're not talking about Super Mario. No, we're not talking about Super Mario Bros. Movie. We're not
same
doing
with the Mortal Kombat movie.
The Mortal
first
Kombat
Spider-Man
was great.
4.
The Mortal Kombat
Spider-Man
was great.
does
The first
his
one,
I was like
taxes.
both movies.
Oh my god.
Spider-Man finishes doing his taxes and then applies for another student loan.
And I just think the information that we can get these days at the tip of our fingers is something that it does. It takes away the mystique of how movies were made, how shows in general have had to operate around it because of everything going on. So, like you said, with leaks, you can read the cast on who they're playing, so you know exactly who's going to be in the movie and how things are going to work. It does kill some of the mystique that trailers would give for movies. So it does.
Sadly, even with trailers now, they put way too much into it, so you're kind of not really that excited. You're just like, well, this is all the best bits I'm going to get in this movie.
Well, before the trailers, there was so a long time ago, there never used to be these teasers. There never used to be teasers. It was always like you would hype up, you would set scheduled events for teasers and stuff like that. That was never a thing back in the day. It was just that's it. You get one trailer, you get 1 or 2 trailers. That's it, and you get a rough idea of what's going on. There was not a whole lot of like this. I feel like trailers nowadays just give away the farm now.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on who. It depends really on who did the cut for the trailer. I mean, let's be real here. One of the worst offenders was from the Terminator.
Yeah,
because whoever cut that trailer for I forget which movie it was, but it pretty much gave away the entire movie.
Well,
yeah.
The chat is kind of ahead of us already. We are going to talk about that topic. I don't want to give it away yet, but we will talk about that in a little bit. We will. So I don't want y'all to think that they're just ahead of us at this point. I think at this point that they know the flow of what we're talking about, so they can guess.
Somebody's leaking. Somebody's leaking on shit.
Someone's leaking it. Yeah, see?
Who has a leak going on? So also,
who's leaking now on the fucking
Ben, I know it's you.
Yes, you soccer fan. It's always the soccer fans.
Yeah, it's always someone watching soccer.
Damn, y'all ganged
up
real quick.
Yeah. What was it?
Anyway, let's move on to the next.
That's his fucking problem.
We got more Yeah, more Spider-Man news.
We have more Spider-Man news. All right.
Yeah, what is it? What is it? What is it, chat? Now that y'all know everything.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Y'all are
tell
just
us.
y'all are just a know-it-all. What is it? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Tell
guys are
us.
pretty smart. So y'all tell us what's next.
Yeah, what's next?
In more
Come on, you
Spider-Man
clean
news,
useless.
Across the Spider-Verse features a pregnant Jessica Drew appearance. Now, for those who don't know who Jessica Drew is, that's Spider-Woman. Okay, so a pregnant
Cool. She's
Spider-Woman
pregnant.
appearance will be in the Spider-Verse. We just talked about this, leaking information of who's going to be in things, and again, they're not going to be able to keep but certain things a secret.
Uh-huh.
Well, here's what I want to know. Can she lactate through her nipples, and can she shoot? Like, how does that affect your Spider-Man powers?
Why
Wow.
would you? Why?
Because what's the
Why?
point of making
Wait.
her okay? What's the point of making her pregnant anyway?
Well,
To illustrate
reason.
what?
I don't
What's the
know.
message?
We
What's the
we
message
haven't
you're saying?
seen the
If
film
you're not gonna
yet,
go,
we
if you're
don't
not, if
know.
you're not gonna go full, if you're not gonna go whole ass with this thing and make her lactate and shit, then why fucking make her pregnant?
First off,
You remember?
it's a kids
Remember?
movie.
Okay,
They're
no.
not gonna let her lactate some spider webs all over.
Okay.
It's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay.
God
Now
damn
listen.
it.
Now hear me out though. This you remember back in the day how they always insinuated that someone got laid is that you see them in an old picture and then they cut to like 10 years later and they have kids. That's the easiest way to do it without having to make them all pregnant and shit.
Well,
And
we don't know. The film's not out yet. We don't know what they're gonna do. I mean,
okay,
we
all
don't
right,
know.
whatever.
But you're
But
asking
okay,
for
but
you're asking for hard nips. They're lactating. They're like, no,
yeah, dude. I mean, if you're gonna put a pregnant woman in spandex, I mean, come on, like, what the fuck?
We don't know if she's gonna be in spandex yet. We don't. It's a cartoon.
That's the question. Like, why would you?
It's a cartoon.
We don't
That's
know.
That's another good question. Like, if you're pregnant and you gotta, and and you're gonna be swinging around. That's
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
That's putting a lot of
don't know
stress
how
on the
they're
old
going-
body
We
there.
don't know how they're going to portray her. She may be retired. She may be on hiatus. I mean, she's having a kid. She's not going to be able to do things. We don't know. And that's the thing.
You
We
don't
can
know
come
that.
up with all these
She can fly with the baby in her.
See.
Oh,
God.
She can fly, right? She was the one. Spider Woman is the one that can fly.
Yeah.
She's the one that has
Yeah,
the
she
webs
has
under the arms. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can just fly.
Wait, so a female with Spider-Man powers, right?
Yes.
Can they shoot webs out of their
Stop!
Stop.
We're not going there. And the fact that you went there tells me how dark
No.
and twisted your mind is going right now.
Dude, okay, they always, every time I've seen Spider-Woman ever, dude, her ass is just always so fucking, they always make her thick as hell, dude.
The comic books, yes.
Like-
the comic books, they do that. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Dude, they always do.
But
Like,
you
she
know what?
always has
They
like
do the same
these
thing.
banging hips
Hey,
and
they do the same
what?
thing with She-Hulk. They do the same thing with Dick Grayson. They do the same thing with Spider-Man at times. So it depends
I
on
don't
the artist.
give a fuck about Spider-Man or Dick Grayson about, you know what I'm saying? Like that.
God. I'm just trying
I'm
to
talking
keep
about
a
the
balanced,
real shit.
level playing field here to be level, and you're like, I don't give a fuck. You're like,
Oh my god, dude. No, I'm just looking this up. I see I see the pregnant Spider-Woman thing. She looks stupid.
Well,
I'm
don't
just gonna say
don't
that
feel
right there
bad.
compared to her old design.
Don't feel bad. They've got a Spider-Woman pose of her doing Jacko.
yeah.
No. She has a new costume now. It looks dumb. It looks like that. What's her lady with the girl with the big hands?
Girl with the big hands.
Kamala Khan?
Yeah.
Kamala
Yeah.
Khan.
She looks
Okay.
kind of like that. Yeah, she kind of looks like that, but pregnant.
I don't know. Listen.
I don't know. Anyways,
we don't
spider
know.
thick.
I'm
Yeah,
just-
exactly.
I'm
Spider
just-
thick.
I'm leaving it alone. We want to move on to the next topic because y'all we still got
Spider
Spider-Man news.
dick.
We still
Wow,
got
being
Spider-Man
abused.
news.
Call for help.
Yeah, call for help.
I need help.
He's being abused. Y'all ganged up on him, so
Yeah.
y'all ganged up on pretty hard. Y'all did.
Man, that was like 10 years ago. We're talking about spider thick now.
10 years ago.
Yeah, that was 10 years ago.
In more Spider-Man news. All right. Sony announces El Muerto, a Spider-Man spin-off starring Bad Bunny as Marvel's first action Latino lead. Now again,
No.
Okay, no, okay. First of all,
No, thank you.
okay. Here's the thing: Mr. Wing Zero and I only recognize one lead Hispanic Latino lead.
Yes.
Yeah, we know you're gonna say.
Go
Don't
ahead.
say it.
Say it.
Don't say it. No.
Yep,
We
yep.
know.
And
Mr.
here
Wing
it
Zero,
comes.
Mr. Wing
We
Zero.
know
Who
it.
is it?
Yeah, we know it's
Who
coming.
is it?
You know what I'm saying?
Who
My
is it?
nigga Rick Diaz.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Y'all have
The
to
Rick
be.
Just gonna say this because it popped up in the
First of all-
chat. Thank you, Mr. Madman.
Oh my god.
Godzilla versus Rick Diaz. We seen that shit.
Godzilla.
Thank you for
versus
bringing it
Rick
up in the
Diaz.
chat.
I'm surprised you haven't requested another person yet. I'm shocked that y'all haven't brought him in yet. Oh, y'all
I mean,
quiet.
Rick Diaz
I'll
always
put
has
in
weird.
my
Y'all
best
quiet.
friend,
Y'all
the one
quiet.
and only Hall of
It's always
Famer,
Rick Diaz.
Chris Benoit.
There we go, Chris Benoit.
Oh shit! Chris Benoit, son.
I mean, Chris Benoit can't play a Hispanic.
Well, he could.
No, Chris, the only time we summon Chris Benoit is we need somebody choked out.
Well,
Oh my
I-
God.
Well,
I don't know. At this way, y'all ganged up on Ben. I think y'all did choke him out. I think you
Yeah. I feel like I've been abused. That's in my room. I'm calling the police.
You call the
Well,
police.
that's his fault for having
You're
a
going to
queen.
phone the police. Okay.
But yes, Red is right.
But no, but
That is the
but
only
let's-
Latino Hispanic.
let's be honest here though. No one asked for this film. No one did.
No one asked.
No one
for this
did.
shit.
No
Nope.
one asked for this film.
The only thing Latinos want is Rick Diaz.
Exactly.
That's it.
Rick
just saying-
motherfucking Diaz.
I'm just saying, no one asked for this film, and Sony trying to make these villain origins, they're not going well. I mean, Venom went well. Morbius did terrible. And now
Well, to
you
be
want
fair,
to
though,
bring
with
in.
Venom, though, you can.
I completely
here's the
forgot.
question,
That went
does
under
it-
my
here-
under
Here's
my
the question
radar.
for this: pandering? Question mark?
It's possible.
Probably.
It's very
But
possible.
why not do?
Wait, what
See,
are
I
you
would have
talking
been
about?
fine seeing another Mass Zero movie or something like that.
Just be quiet.
Also-
They're going to gang up on you some more. Be quiet.
Just for my own posterity, I'm gonna look up. I need to find out who the hell Bad Bunny is anyway.
Some Spanish rapper.
He's a rapper. Yes, he's
Some Spanish rapper.
Yeah, he's like megastar level now.
Hey, you know what? You know what Ben is? Ben, you
Bad
better chill
Bunny.
out. You better chill out, Ben, because you know what? The rest of us are gonna jump you again, and you're gonna look
What
like
the hell?
that.
Homeboy looks like he's like a damn. Looks like a
Like,
friggin'
what's
pirate
around,
in this one image.
Well, I'm sure it'll
You're
change his look for the movie. I'm sure they will.
You're gonna be like
Like
that
he's
one
got
guy
like
that
glitter
got
underneath
stomped
his
out
eyes,
at the
by the.
Dave Chappelle show.
Well, let's.
I'm not gonna lie. This dude is he's kind of out there.
Yeah,
Who?
yeah, I know. They're going to reel him in.
This
some.
Bad Bunny dude.
Yeah.
Like he looks like he's wearing a like a pirate here. He's got glitter underneath his eye.
What the hell is a Bad Bunny?
Dominoes on his
That's
fingernails.
all entertainment, though. I'm sure he'll change his look for.
No, I know that, but
Oh,
I'm just
God.
saying, like, homeboy is out there.
That sounds like something that came out of that bullshit Met Gala bullshit.
Well, yeah.
What is this? Is
What
that-
the hell is he? There's a picture of him with an Edgar haircut.
Well.
You know the Edgar haircut. You know what
Where's
I'm
Prince
talking about.
Blue when you need him? Because y'all said something about the fucking Met Gala.
Is this
talking
guy
about
even
Hispanic
Hispanic? What kind of Hispanic is this guy?
I don't
I
couldn't
know.
tell you.
Puerto Rican. Okay, no wonder why. I didn't know what the hell he was. I was like,
Well,
what kind of, there you go. That's all you.
Wow.
That's
He
all
said-
you.
He said Puerto Rican. Yeah, I know. I wonder why. Like, wow. Threw him under the bus. Damn, Barico's like, he didn't get mad at you.
The fuck?
But
Well, I'm Puerto Rican, but you know,
no,
I'll let
the
him go with
chat
that
is
because I don't
saying-
like Bad Bunny.
the chat is saying-
Okay,
Chat
so
is
it's
saying-
official.
That's
It's
all you
official. It's official. Wing Zero does not claim that one.
What the fuck is wrong with his hair?
Exactly. Bad Bunny looks stupid.
Why does he? He has a woman's haircut.
Gender break. Hold on. Oh, here you go. How you know it's a woman's haircut? Huh? Why can't it be?
Because I've never seen any self-respecting man wear that.
Oh, here
And
we
mean it.
go. He's self-respecting man.
And
Damn.
mean it.
Misogyny mask.
Shame. Here we go.
I mean, look,
The fuck?
I should be allowed to think what I want, even if you don't like it.
Yeah, even though silence. Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my God. Let's just move
Anyway.
on. Please, let's move on. All right, let's go on. Barbie movie, all right? The Barbie movie. I got some strong opinions about this.
He's a man in all. There you go.
Damn, the chat is
I'm gonna say that this movie totally came out from like left field. Like it just suddenly appeared.
Shadow dropped
Yes,
this movie.
let me tell the chat. All right, Aqua's
All right, go
Barbie
for it.
Girl song won't appear
how did he know this?
in Margot Robbie's Barbie movie. Now, first, we didn't know a Barbie movie was coming out. That's one.
Yeah.
Number
Yep.
two. All right, number two. How do you drop the ball this bad? How do you not put the song in the movie? That's
Exactly.
Right there for you.
I'm pretty
icon.
sure.
Dude, total missed opportunity right there to hear the
Either
Barbie.
this movie has zero budget, or I don't know. Maybe Aqua, whoever made the song, is doing so well off they don't need a fucking check. I guess I don't know. Like why?
Crazy. It's right there on your doorstep. How do you not? Okay.
It's an
Come on, man.
iconic song. You have to have that.
It's a Barbie world.
How do you not put that in? How?
As somebody in the chat will say, somebody in the chat, Barbie is the original VTuber.
Well, the chat is saying, do we care about Barbie? In this case, yes. In this case, yes.
Well, okay, all right. Well, here's a little bit of something. Apparently, Amy Schumer was originally supposed to be in it.
No. All right, no.
Amy Schumer ruins everything she
pass.
touches,
No.
including furniture.
Including furniture.
Unfortunately, Chad.
Oh
no,
god, that was
this
so
is,
fucked
this
up.
is real. This is legit, and there is a
I just
Barbie
realized
movie.
what I said. That was so fucked up.
Look, Amy Schumer can play Barbie's best friend. How about that?
Well, Amy Schumer is just the person to say, "Hey, my vagina."
Well, here's the thing.
That's exactly how she does it too.
And I want to bring because there's 6 degrees. Of
She sounds like Ben doing an impression of her.
There's 6 degrees.
Well,
of
there you go,
gentlemen.
I linked it right there. If you'd like to take a look to see that the movie is actually legit or not, there you go.
It's legit. There's 6 degrees of separation here because, as the chat was saying, Amy Schumer was supposed to originally play Barbie. For those who do not know, on Twitter, for those who do not know, one guy put Margot Robbie and Amy Schumer together side by side and said that not only said one, he said they both look the same. That's what he said first. And then he said afterwards that he thinks Amy Schumer is more attractive than Margot Robbie.
She is.
Who said that?
That's fake news, bro.
This is the shit on Twitter. This is the shit on Twitter that hits my timeline. I'm just letting you know that.
Who said that?
Some random.
Why would they say that? Why would they say it other than stirring the pot?
Likes and retweets. That's why.
Okay, I was about to say you only say something like that for to stir the pot because Amy Schumer is literally looks like a fucking dog.
She looks like a piece of shit.
I mean, sorry.
They said she looks like pudding.
It looks like pudding. Yeah, exactly. A pudding dog. A dog. What are those dogs that look like they're made of pudding? Like a bloodhound?
Y'all have steered this into the misogyny and shame portion because
I don't give a fuck that mastiff looking ass bitch, gorilla back fucking. I mean, built like a fucking deep freezer.
Listen to me.
Give it
to me.
Man, after this, we may not have a podcast anymore.
Yeah. The draft's not gonna happen. We're done after this one.
Y'all play that
Raw like that. Yeah, it looks like fucking Kronos from fucking God of War.
Jesus Christ. Look.
Fucking Elden Ring boss looking ass.
Look, we shouldn't be shaming anybody for their looks. That's okay. See,
Amy Schumer should,
this is me
because she does it.
Person. This is me trying to be level and trying to reel it in here. All right.
I got something that will help Amy Schumer. She's got to be plastic, and then she'll be fantastic.
Amy Schumer is like flat day old soda. I'm done.
Let's figure about that corny ass bitch Amy Schumer. Right?
Let's move on.
Let's move on.
There's a lot to say about Amy Schumer, who isn't even in the movie. I'm just saying. Let's move on.
Let's move on.
Kung Fu Hustle is getting a sequel. That's right.
Yes.
Kung Fu Hustle is getting a sequel.
Oh, this one, yeah.
I'll be watching that day.
Yeah.
Kung Fu Hustle 2, and as we talked in the meeting, I think we all agreed. I don't know if all of us agree, but this may be a little too late.
I think it might be a little too late.
I don't know.
It's been fucking years, dude.
I'm 50-50 with this one.
Okay. All right.
I'm 50.
Because I mean,
but I will go see it though. I love this movie.
Yeah,
I love
go
Kung
see it
Fu.
too. Because I'm interested
I love
to
Kung
see
Fu
what
Hustle.
they'll do. Yeah.
Then again,
No,
like,
Kung Fu
anime
Hustle when it
western.
first came out it was great.
Yeah.
Mm,
But I think they
yeah.
couldn't ride. I mean, they didn't ride the wave when they couldn't seize the moment when it was there.
mm.
Yeah. Okay. So this movie like came out way back in 2004.
No.
That's fine. Like Kong.
The chat
What's
is
it?
saying they should reboot the movie and then do a sequel. I don't know how I feel about rebooting.
That I can agree with.
No.
I can actually agree with that.
It's gonna, yeah, but then
Look,
you're gonna
my
be
thing
towards certain people. You're gonna
No,
ruin it.
my thing is, if they bring back the landlord lady,
Well, they have to.
they have to bring her back.
They have to. They got no choice.
That was my
Yeah.
girl in the movie, son. She smacks people with chancletas.
But then again, we don't know how far they can go with it these days. I mean, she would show up smacking people with
Yeah.
a cigarette in her mouth and rollers in her hair.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to do that today.
Yeah, we don't know, given the fact that they don't want to show people smoking on screen these days because of the influence it could have to younger viewers.
Well, even then,
kidding?
no, they're trying to ban smoking completely.
Yeah,
At some
that's
point
what I'm
next couple
saying.
of
Like
years.
like society has changed so much since the first one. You don't know if you can get away with it now. Like the same thing, and I hate to bring this up. For those who don't know, Cowboy Bebop, it was the same way. When Spike would, walk around smoking a cigarette, no, they couldn't have it. They weren't allowing it.
Didn't he smoke sometimes? Didn't he?
I think, but the report was he wasn't allowed to do it that much due to the fact that they didn't want to make sure.
Yeah, he wasn't allowed to do too much. Yeah.
Yeah, they wanted to.
They
make
didn't
sure
want to glorify it, if you will.
Yeah, like it used to be back in the day, how they would glorify it with in Hollywood. They don't want to glorify it. So I mean, it's that.
Someone even said that a spin-off of the landlord lady would be great.
It would be.
I actually kind of agree.
Y'all should watch this movie then called Kung Fu Mahjong. She's in it. That's her origin story, son. It's a great fucking movie.
Well, hold on, chat. They're saying that the Cowboy Bebop Netflix show was awful. Yes, I mean we've covered it.
Yes.
I think we covered it as much as we could. It's terrible.
Yeah,
It was.
Yes.
we kind of covered that in length.
Yeah.
I encourage you.
I actually, well, me and Odin-san actually sat through all 10 episodes.
Yeah, the rest of us could not sit through it. We could not sit through it. It was that bad. So,
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, they did. Made a live action Cowboy Bebop. Avoid it like the plague, please.
Please avoid it.
I didn't even watch 3 episodes. I just saw 1 episode and a half, and I was done.
Hang on, you just said you watched one. No, you're gonna have to watch the fucking full thing. No, you're suffering with everyone else. No,
My nigga,
my
nigga. Once you told me
they rewrote a whole bunch of characters. They
Yes.
tried to mash in like several different episodes into one episode.
Yeah.
But once they told me they fucked up Vicious in that fucking live action, I was done.
They did.
Yeah, they totally rewrote Vicious's character. Like he was more of a whiny crybaby.
I thought you were gonna go there. You didn't go there. You stopped yourself. He was a whiny little bitch. That's what I thought you were gonna say, and you stopped yourself.
I was being nice about it.
He's more of a
They made my nigga Vicious. Hold on. They made my nigga Vicious into a bitch made nigga. Like what the fuck?
Jesus.
He just cried and whined and moaned and groaned a lot.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. You don't do that.
Well,
you don't make a cool ass character into a bitch made nigga. That's wrong.
That and also they made another really cool character. They remade that character kind of. I don't know. They just I don't know.
All right. Well, listen. Cowboy Bebop was canceled, so we know there's not coming another one. We also have another show.
There's gonna be another fucking One Piece show. Yeah, I'm so fucking excited for that one.
So, Cowboy Bebop was canceled, and we're gonna talk about canceled shows real quick, because for those who don't know, the Batwoman has been canceled after 3 seasons. All right.
Hooray!
Oh, you want a round of applause? Is that what you want?
Yeah, round of applause. Round of applause, everyone.
Y'all want round of
Oh
applause?
no!
Round of applause.
It was
everyone.
canceled after 3 seasons. I am so distraught.
Yeah, I'm so disappointed. I'm gonna cry tonight. No.
Yep.
Really?
No.
I'm
Really?
going to write to the studio heads.
The evil has been defeated.
The way I say it, this is the way I say it. Nothing of value was lost.
Yeah.
Only time and money was wasted.
Only time and money was wasted.
Let's fucking go. Look, let me tell you something. The Batwoman was so bad. After the first season, there's nothing you could do to fix it. It was a sinking ship. And this is from a person who I watched it from time to time, and seeing how they were going about, I was like, oh, I can't believe I'm sitting here watching this. I just couldn't believe it. It was just so bad.
And they decided to go ahead and attack fans on the side too, which was not helpful.
Well, because and you know what? That's how it goes with everything, right? They come out with something, and then when fans don't like it, they attack the fans. We saw it again when another canceled show up, Cowboy Bebop. They did that shit. Well, guess what?
Yep, they sure the hell did. They tried to drive that shit home.
Yep, you should.
And I just got some breaking
the fan
news.
base. You got breaking news?
Yes.
Wait, is this something bad? I don't want to hit the
Yes.
breaking news. Okay, then I don't want to hit the breaking
It's
news.
something bad.
All right, well, okay.
Okay.
I'm not going to hit the breaking news button then.
For those that play WWE 2K19, apparently they're ending the.
Oh man, wait a minute, that's not
servers.
serious. Let me breaking news.
It's not breaking.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but you know,
Yeah, it kind of sucks, man. They're ending the multiplayer servers, so no.
yeah,
I
but
guess
they always do that though. They always do that stupid shit.
yeah,
with
next
NBA,
month
they
on the
fucking-
30th, they're gonna shut down the servers.
All right.
I just like how Event got so pissed.
It's like, how the fuck did you
I
do
think of it. Why?
No, but here's the thing: you
I
still
thought
got people out there that are. No, there's still people out there that play 2K19 WWE because it was a better game than what we got now.
But I thought you had something serious the way you were. I thought it was something personal. I didn't want to
come on, man.
make it, something bad, and to make fun of it or something.
Yeah.
Then you tell me it's 2K19, motherfucker. It's not breaking news.
That's it.
got some
That was your
breaking
pass. That's it. No more.
Yeah. Man,
I got some breaking news. Why is Chelsea shit? They always are.
that's not breaking news. Look, you're still hung up on the fact that the women won. I don't care if by 1 point or not, they won, and you're ass mad about it. All right, go tell someone else about it. I don't care.
Be mad.
Don't be mad about it. We're gonna talk about something else right now.
Pound sand.
Sonic. For those who know,
Actually, something
Sonic
good.
Movie 2 has made $150 million and still going, mind you, with a 96 audience score. That's right. A round of applause for Sonic.
Damn right.
Everyone's afraid of Sonic at this point. For those who don't know, and if you haven't seen Sonic already, the Sonic Movie 2 has been reportedly coming to Paramount Plus on May 24th. Just to let you know, May 24th. So if you haven't seen it already, now's your chance to see it at home.
We're paying a backload for the UK guys, but we're going to get Paramount Plus next month. So, well, in June, sorry. So, not too long.
Okay. But still, this is another reason why we talked. The chat was ahead of us. Look, they're saying the Sonic chats keep winning. We wanted to talk about this, so it wasn't ahead of y'all. Were ahead of us on this one, real quick, and I'm going to throw this in here. The Super Mario movie has been delayed to 2023 because they don't want any parts of Sonic. No parts of it.
To be honest,
None.
No part in it.
So it
Don't
goes
blame
to
them.
show you, they don't want to go up against the Blue Blur. They don't want to.
Dude, how do you do it? They just noped out.
Yep, they know. There's
They just looked at that and they're like,
Yep.
let's.
No. They're going back to the drawing board on that one. After the movie came out, they had to. But for Batman,
I'm pretty sure Miyamoto and everyone else were looking at that and they're like,
yeah.
So what are we doing?
Yeah, no, we're gonna wait. Yep, that's exactly what they did. No, we're gonna wait. We're not going after him. But for those who don't know, people look. The chat is saying it will suck anyway, regardless if they delay it or not. It's gonna suck. Well, I mean,
We don't know. We don't
We
know.
don't know.
How? Well,
I don't know.
Go ahead. I thought you were gonna say something. Okay, never mind.
I was when I first heard the for the first Sonic movie, I was very skeptical.
Yeah, I think everyone was.
Hmm.
And then we saw the designs of Sonic, and he bullied them into, again, bullying worse. I hate to say it, but they bullied the movie producers or directors into changing the way Sonic looked. So he looked more.
To be honest, though, I think that's all a massive troll to get people to be hyped for the Sonic movie, and then they did the rehashing of it, was already done beforehand, so it just made them look like they had, get you all hyped and angered, so then you can watch the movie and go, oh yeah, well, this is good. Here's a give a trailer.
I mean, and the chat is saying, look, hopefully the games they're coming out with is new right now. I mean, they're good because in all aspects of entertainment right now, they're saying that Sonic is unbeatable, and I have to agree. They make some quality games after the movie came out. They're in some serious business.
Oh, speaking of that, and also the remaster's happening soon as well.
I'm currently right now holding a reserve for Sonic Frontiers.
Okay.
I'm currently holding my reserve for that one because, like, I don't know.
Yeah,
And then the other thing is with the Sonic Origins, like, I'm seeing reports talking about that they may not even use the original music for Sonic 3.
Oh.
Well, I would say last Sonic game I played, I would say is a worthy one, which is Sonic Mania, and
Yeah,
that was
Sonic Mania, and I haven't played another Sonic game since that came out because I'm so happy with Sonic Mania that I feel as though I really don't need another Sonic game right now. I mean, if they come out with one,
Sonic
that's
Heroes.
fine.
I guess a quick thing, you know, like for out of the old 2D platformer Sonic games, like so favorite level music.
Yeah. Oh.
For me, I'd have to say from my favorite one would have to be Marble Garden from Sonic 3.
I'm leaning towards Green Hills because that's like an iconic board. I'm really leaning towards it.
All right.
Yeah.
What
I thought people want to say more. Okay, they didn't say more. This is.
I mean, I don't know what to say.
Okay.
I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing about me though. Like, okay, as far as Sonic goes, Sonic 2 is probably my favorite Sonic.
Okay.
But yeah, but music piece though, like stage level.
Music?
Yeah.
Music wise, honestly, just like he said, the Emerald Hill. I like that.
You like Emerald?
He likes Emerald Hill from Sonic 2.
Okay, likes Emerald Hill. To be honest, a notable mention will be Sonic Spinball.
Mystic Eight. Oh yeah.
Oh, Sonic Spinball.
No. If we're doing that, then Mean Bean Machine, when you're going up against each other.
Okay, that's not bad either.
Yeah.
That's a good pick too.
Oh, AKA versus Satan from Puyo Pop, that theme?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
I fucking love that theme.
I know Wings Zero's favorite Sonic game, Sonic 06.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Hey.
No, my
let's
Sonic,
be real here. Sonic 06 may have been a bad game, but the music was actually really good.
Yeah, the music was good.
My favorite Sonic game is actually Sonic CD.
Okay.
Great fucking
It's an odd pick.
It's
and the only reason why I'm saying an odd. Here's the reason why I'm saying that though, because to me, this is a feeling I had, and then when someone else said it, and then they said it, and then it made me just feel better about what I thought, and that was Sonic CD feels like someone just went apeshit with the level editor.
Yeah, pretty much.
I totally agree. Like, I mean, I'm not. Yeah, it really does because the game is like it's definitely something.
There's platforms just everywhere, just wherever the fuck, and there's no real flow to the level design.
But yeah, I'd have to say my second favorite music piece from Sonic 3 actually is Ice Cap Zone as well. Those two, and then Mania would be the Final Dreadnought.
Yeah.
Yeah, Final Dreadnought is one of my favorite pieces from that one, from Mania.
Well, let's move on because we have some Batman news. We have Batman news. Now, for those who don't know, here's the list of rundowns of what you'll be getting for Batman. All right, coming in the future, and it's not too far away. The Batman 2, you'll get that one coming because it's been announced that they're going to do a Batman 2.
Yep.
The Penguin HBO Max series. You have Riddler Year 1.
Yeah.
And then you have the Arkham series that's coming out. So Batman across the board, you're eating right now if you're Batman fans. I'm just saying.
Sure are.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess. Yeah. I guess. Be happy for once. Damn. Like, God.
No.
I know, right? You soccer fan, be happy, goddammit.
You should have getting Chris around you right now.
I'm Chris Benoit, you.
Oh. Damn.
Oh, yeah, Paul Pogba, the fucking dance.
Well, let's move on. Y'all just okay. Anyways, Doctor Strange. Now, look, we're not going to spoil anything from Multiverse of Madness. I refuse to do it due to the fact that it's come out too early. People haven't had a chance to see it. YouTube has tried to spoil it. Twitter has tried to spoil it. Fuck both of them for trying to spoil
YouTube didn't try to spoil it. They did.
Well, they did, yeah.
Like I saw it pop up on my recommendations on several different occasions, and I'm like, huh.
Damn, dude. Well, then mine didn't. It didn't pop up on mine, but now this is gonna be like Sonic, where look, Because we're gonna go see it later today. Speaking of which,
Yeah, we're gonna go
Yeah.
see it
I don't
around
wanna spoil
7.
anything
Yeah.
for it.
but now Doom already knows what's gonna happen. He's gonna be just like,
I don't know exactly
Alright.
everything that happened. I didn't watch the videos. I just kind of looked up and I was
you
like,
just know,
really?
right? Fucking know, yeah, you do. God damn it!
I've seen it.
Quit fucking watching so much YouTube, then, Joe.
I have seen Doctor
I don't tell people to fucking go in and record with their stupid ass phones.
No, but why do you keep looking that shit up? That's why it
I
pops up when you
don't. That's the
recommend
thing.
it.
I don't look it up at all.
Well, why does it recommend it to you then, huh? You look
Because
it
I
up.
was watching the fucking trailers.
No.
I will say the chat is saying that the film is dope. I will agree.
Yeah.
I've seen it. The
Same
film is
here.
really fun. It's
I
really
love
fun.
the Doctor Strange movies.
So
yeah,
it's
better
okay.
than the
So
first
the
one.
movie is worthwhile to watch even with the reshoots that they did.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a
I just gotta say one thing. No spoilers or anything, but I was hyped to see something in that movie.
Yeah, I think I know who you're on about.
It's
Yes.
worth the watch. It is.
All right.
So
The only thing is the pacing sometimes I questioned it a little bit too much.
well,
Sometimes
let's move on to the next topic then.
Okay. All right. Well,
I don't
Doctor
even say
Strange
anything.
in the Multiverse of Madness is banned in Saudi Arabia due to a gay character. It's not even.
Oh, there is?
No, look,
Yeah.
let me tell you like this.
I want a refund now.
No, let me
Can't have that.
tell you like this. It's so little what they show that it's like you don't even notice it. You don't notice it. You don't notice it. It's like, oh, really? Okay. That's it. Like that's it. Like it's really not that big of a deal. So this is again Saudi Arabia being asked
Wait, what did it show?
over something that was very minimal. It doesn't take over the film. It's not in your face. It's not. It's really. It's like it's okay.
All right, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this real quick.
I'm glad it's not on Eternals levels.
No,
Yeah, I was about to say
nowhere
Eternals. They threw that shit in your fucking face, and that was literally the whole plot of the movie or some shit, dude. I was like, this is such dumb shit.
Did they hammer that shit in that movie?
No,
it's like
they don't do that.
They made that very prominent, like, you know, diversity and all that stuff. It's like, no, that's what this movie is about. It's like, but where's the plot? I can't watch the plot. No, you can't watch the plot.
No plot for you.
No, this is something that you don't even. I mean, it's
all
but it's not there. It's one of those things. And all this shit is going on in the movie anyway. You don't even really fucking care. You really don't.
Yeah.
There's that much shit going on in the movie.
Good. Then that means I'll enjoy the movie.
So let's move on. Let's talk about.
But I also like Doctor Strange anyway.
Yeah, well, this one, like I said, this second one is a lot better than the first one, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, the second one is probably the best one out too.
So, with that said, let's move on
See
to
if I can
Netflix.
spot as many Easter eggs as I can.
Yeah, that's going to be the fun for you if you can spot them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shit, because I did that during Sonic too.
Oh,
I was looking for all kinds of Easter eggs.
Well, mind you, this isn't just comic Easter eggs. There's horror Easter eggs in it as well. So, just
Is
let you
there
know.
Easter eggs?
There is not Easter eggs. There's no Easter bunny. No.
There's no Easter bunny. Easter.
They don't have diarrhea since Easter.
Diarrhea since Easter's bunny.
Well,
The Easter Bunny shows up and kills people. DA.
let's talk about Netflix.
Yeah, let's move on.
Netflix is slashing their animation subscribers as their subscribers drop. All right, they're past 200,000 now for their subscribers dropping.
Oh,
but they're
no.
slashing
Yeah,
their animation
200,000 subscribers dropped from Netflix.
They're
Holy shit!
They're slashing their what?
Their animation division. They're slashing it. It's done.
Yeah.
They're killing it. Now, here's the thing.
They're pulling the plug.
With that said, they have greenlit Big Mouth has been renewed for season 7 at Netflix.
Isn't that animated?
Yes, it is. And season
Yeah.
So are they outsourcing the animation then, or what?
Well, I think a number of them are going to be outsourced at this point. I think they are. They're not going to be Netflix originals to an extent. I think that certain companies will, because everyone was wondering when they slashed their animation division, the first thing everyone asked was, so we're not getting our Devil May Cry series? That was the first thing.
Oh,
yeah.
that's a good point. Yeah.
Oh, the Tomb Raider series that was coming out
So
too.
you have to see if it's
Oh.
you don't know if
And you know what that means too? You know, I just thought of this too. You know what that means? We're not getting a season 2 for
Castlevania.
Sonic Prime. No, for Sonic Prime too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sonic
We
Prime.
don't know. I mean, it depends.
Yeah,
if
we
it's
probably
outsourced
won't
or
even
not.
get a second season for that.
We don't know. We have to see how well.
What about Castlevania?
Well, Castlevania, they kind of wrapped up. They kind of wrapped up.
Yeah,
pretty good.
Castlevania.
Yeah,
And
What if they were gonna have another one?
Oh yeah, they was yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh
That's
shit.
right. They're doing the Richter
Ooh.
Belmont joint.
They supposed
Yeah.
to. So if these
Even
things
with-
are outsourced, then Netflix will still have them, but Netflix is not throwing any money first party towards it.
See, we're not gonna get Godzilla. Is the anime
Oh
there? 'Cause
shit!
the
Yeah, we
season-
might we might not even get a second season to Singular Point.
Mm.
Or Ultraman.
We just
Yeah.
had they
Oh,
just had a
Ultraman
second
would be
season for Ultraman. They just had a second season. I don't know if anyone watched it yet or not, but they just released it a week or two ago.
Wow,
Yeah.
I did not think of a lot.
Oh
of
wait.
short-
Oh darn! There's no more of that He-Man show.
Well,
Man.
well, no,
Oh,
hold on.
You mean Masters of the Universe?
There's
Oh,
two
Oh.
He-Man shows that are on Netflix. The one from Kevin Smith is terrible. It's terrible. Do not
Oh, I'm
watch
gonna
it.
miss that one so
They
much.
released another one afterwards that's more true to He-Man. That's the one you should watch.
Well, I already
Yeah,
canceled my
that's-
Netflix subscription
that's
anyway,
the
so
universe.
I don't know what it is. I already canceled my Netflix
People are saying about
subscription.
Love, Death, and Robots. You know what? They just put a new season out for Love, Death, and Robots. And something telling me it's going to get greenlit for a third season. I'm just letting you know that. So, like I said, the animation division, people are upset. The fact that the animation division is gone and that, and that Big Mouth is still around. It makes no sense. Who the hell is watching Big Mouth anyway? Who? I'm just
I
wondering.
guess.
No, probably save Arcane.
Yeah, Arcane is. They said
Yeah.
Arcane will be saved. It'll be saved. You don't have to worry about Arcane because it's not Netflix first party. So that was
Well, they
already
go
discussed.
to. Oh, what's that fuck? JoJo's Bizarre
It's
Adventure.
Tencent or some shit like that, right?
It's something, but it's not Netflix, so it'll still come
Mm.
out. People were very upset. They asked about that with Arcane too. So
Well, shit. Thinking about that, like I said, it's like I'm more worried about now. So we probably might not even see season 2 for Godzilla Singular Point.
We may not. It depends. I don't know. I
Godzilla
don't know if
Singular
it's
Point.
outsourced or not. I don't know who's running it all. So, like I said, I can't.
Probably
answer
you're
these
probably
questions.
gonna get season 3 of Titan Buddy either. Fuck.
Well, it does say doesn't it say at the beginning it's a Netflix original?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Netflix has a tendency of just slapping their shit on stuff. They do.
Oh, fuck.
That is true.
The new Baki too is on Netflix.
Yeah, and Baki was getting ready to have another show come, so you don't have to worry about that. I think that's going to be safe.
So, even Zero is shit anyway.
Well, G-Rock.
Let's move on, shall we?
Oh,
We're
I
moving
liked
on
Baki.
to video games. All right, and I should say technology news. So video games. Let's get started, shall we? Call of Duty. Now, this was a poll. Call of Duty cheaters will now be unable to see other players, but other players can see them. So, gentlemen,
You know what? There's a perfect. Okay. Here's a perfect. I just thought of a perfect clip to play after you said that. And if we had an audio clip of it, it would be the scene from Nacho Libre where he goes, "Maybe I'm not cut out for this duty. Maybe I should get another duty. Maybe I need to find another duty."
So
that would have just went perfect after you said that.
So Call of Duty. So gentlemen, the question is, do you feel other companies should take these measures like what Call of Duty did?
Absolutely.
Competitive games.
Yeah.
Man,
yes, absolutely. Fuck cheaters. If you play bad and you feel you have to cheat to win, to feel good, your ass should be, put in the hurt box.
Oof.
Yeah. It's funny as shit. Yeah, it is
Shit,
funny.
if anything, this is the way I think. I think Call of Duty and other studios should follow Overwatch's thing and do hardware bans.
Yeah.
Permanent hardware bans. To where you cannot build a machine that can play the game ever.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
What do you mean ever? How would you know what their future hashes are then?
That's like Judge
that's
levels of.
But that wasn't. I don't know, but they figured it out because Overwatch they do perma bans through hardware.
Yep.
They can. I mean, basically what that means is that they create any other accounts while they're on that hardware. If they buy a whole new computer and then create a different account, then they can still go on there and smurf and talk shit.
But that you should have Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit's coming out.
But no, that's just my personal opinion. Like, I think they should do hardware bans, but
someone's just a rich
frustrating.
asshole and they could just buy they just have 10 computers just in the chamber ready to go for shit posting. There you go.
But I do like the fact that they're going as far as like trying to frustrate the cheaters, or like, they're other players in the game are invisible to them, but they're just randomly dying, which is, I bet, fantastic.
Well, in our
Yeah.
poll count, 90%, 91%, I'm sorry, said yes, that this should happen and that other companies should use the same measures, if not other higher measures in competitive gaming. 91%. 9%.
What is higher than that? Like, what do you want? What else do you want?
I don't know, but
Yeah.
9%.
Do they want their computer just taken away from them? Like someone shows up and takes it away? Like,
I just love to see that. That's like they're
Jesus.
using aimbot or something like that, and then a group of people bust in, they just unhook all his stuff and just take it.
Yeah, like what more can be done? I mean, it seems as though that should be punishment enough.
Like, I mean, I don't get it. Like, why do you feel the need to ruin a bunch of other people's experience simply because you're not having a good experience online? Like, why?
9% said no. Companies should not take measures like this in other competitive games. 9%.
Well, you other 9% people, I disagree with your opinion.
Well, that 9% are going to be seeing a very special person who's got Christian Law.
I already brought up Kristen Bell for. Why would you do it again? Why? Why?
Because
somebody brought up a good point, saying that they are the cheaters. It's possible.
Yeah,
it's possible.
And I still disagree with that 9%.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
Well,
the only problem I do have with this is that eventually these fucking dickheads will find a way over this. Eventually,
dickheads will always find a way.
Yeah.
Oh, of course,
that's what I'm saying. I just laid it out for a dickhead right there. I just laid out how they can go about their dickery right now. They can just have, like I said, they just have multiple accounts.
Their dickery? Is that
their dickery? Yeah, their dickery, TikTok dickery. Their dickery. They can go about doing that shit.
I am thrown by dickery.
I'm thrown.
Anyway, next topic.
All right, let's
move on.
Best
imaginary friend, Dickery.
Okay, let's move on.
Let's move.
Sega is developing a big budget Crazy Taxi and Jet Set Radio reboots. That's right.
Yes.
So if you're huge fans of Jet Set or Crazy Taxi, there you go.
There's no fucking time as well for Crazy Taxi though. I
do gotta say though, the House of the Dead 1 remake, that was a good reboot.
Yeah, that was good.
So you'll be able to enjoy your mentally challenged cabbie.
Wait a minute. Yeah. They want a round of round of applause. They want a round of applause. This is Crazy Taxi. They want a round of applause.
Slightly perturbed cabbie.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't say crazy these days, right? You're not allowed to say it these days.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Bring back Virtua Cop. Hell yeah,
that
dude.
Is what I want to see brought
I
back.
love Virtua Cop. That was my game back in the arcade.
Yes.
Yep.
Somebody said cue Offspring. All right.
That is the greatest song for Crazy Taxi. That I can drive and play Crazy Taxi the entire time with that song playing. I just can.
No. I want that. I want Outrun 2 re-released. Outrun.
In that case, if everybody's talking about bringing back something, you know what? Then they need to bring back Dave Mirra's freestyle bike BMX.
That wasn't Sega.
Wow. No, I don't think it was Sega who did the Outrun style game. I think it was an indie dev.
Outrun was
Sega. Yeah, Outrun.
Yeah,
but
Sega. Yeah, but an indie dev made the same game not too long ago, like Outrun. It was a spiritual successor, and they did just as well.
I remember. Yeah. You're right. I don't know. It's just not the same. Like there's like that Afterburner. It was like Space Harrier.
Dude,
like what about a new Space Harrier?
Afterburner. I still had them on the Sega. Was the Sega Classics, the Sonic Classics?
Yeah.
I still play those games.
Yeah. See, they're fun.
Somebody gave a better title for it: Mentally Unwell Automobile.
Yeah, right.
Mentally Unwell Automobile.
I agree with the chat though. I want Vector Man. That was my shit.
Vector Man's classic Sega game.
Man,
but yes,
that was Sega's what was it? That was their Donkey Kong Country.
It was a tough game to play. Vector Man was kind of tough.
But yes,
it was that pre-rendered thing.
Dave Mirra did unfortunately take his own life.
Look, then now seeing Fighters Mega Mix. And see, you're bringing back all the classics from Sega. I don't think Sega can keep
Fighters
up.
Mega Mix.
I don't think I would.
Shit, they just need to re-release every single Saturn game. How's that sound?
Might as well.
Yeah, there you go.
well.
There you go. Well, we can't play the Saturn. There's no Saturn Mini. There's no look. How many times are they going to keep giving us Sega Genesis games and like some Dreamcast games? We have absolutely no re-releases of Saturn games other than what was it? Radiant Silvergun, which was last on Xbox 360.
Awesome. It is a fucking
which was on
game.
Exactly, and that was on Xbox 360. You can still, if you have an Xbox Series X or Xbox One, you can still go in and rebuy it and download it.
Can you do that with the PC as well?
I don't think you can.
Damn.
You can't do it with the PC.
Has it too, Radiant Silver.
Somebody brought up saying about an Earthworm Jim remake.
Didn't they just make one not too long ago?
No, they didn't.
Oh.
That Amico thing is
That's Snake Oil. That was Snake Oil, dude.
Okay.
That was Snake Oil.
I wasn't sure. Okay.
And on top of that, Tommy Tallarico's a fucking asshole.
He's a cold piece of work, man.
Well, I put it like this. I am for things. They gotta start small. Crazy Taxi and Jet Set Radio, I'm happy to see them. But please, bring back Virtual Cop and bring back light guns. Please, bring back, not everything has to be first person shooter. Bring back the light guns so that we can actually aim and reload on the light guns, like they still have in the arcades. I would love to have. I still have my
action
gun.
Reload.
They do have a light gun accessory.
I miss hearing that. I miss hearing it say that. Action, reload.
Yeah, it's like,
okay, hear me out though, guys. I would really like for them to have like some kind of attachment, like in some kind of rifle, but it has an additional like that thing that goes click clack in the you know what I mean, in the gun when you pull the trigger, and it's going click 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 clack.
That was the
like
that
that
was the
when
best
you
part
pull
about
the trigger.
Time Crisis because it recoiled.
Right?
That's what it did. It recoiled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time Crisis is also like that one too.
Yeah.
Nah.
And you hear that little clack 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 clack.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Out of the Sega Saturn stuff, I want them to bring back fucking Burning Rangers.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
That's why I said every
Everyone got
Saturn
quiet.
game.
Yeah.
Everyone got quiet.
Burning Rangers. That had the best fucking song.
Yeah, it did. It was really good.
It was very Super Sentai-esque.
Yeah, it was.
Yes.
Well,
It was Super Sentai meets Firefighters.
we still have some news,
Yeah, pretty much.
we have some news which is interesting. All right, Russia appears to confuse the Sims for SIM cards and a possible stage assassination attempt. That's right. They thought they were
apparently
getting SIM cards and got the Sims. That's where we're at now.
Dumbasses.
It's awesome.
God damn you, Sims.
I just
Because
don't understand
mischief
people. I mean, are you really that hard up for SIM cards? I mean, it's The Sims.
Yes.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it'll drive you crazy wanting to kill somebody when you're playing it, but come on, it's
Yeah.
The Sims.
God,
Like,
The
even
Sims
the
are probably
chat's-
That's
even the
fucking
chat's
great.
confused.
That's the greatest thing ever.
I'm just
So if
saying.
you have a
greatest
copy
thing
of
ever.
The Sims, that's dangerous.
This
Yeah,
is the real
it's
thing,
dangerous.
folks. This is
It's
the
the
real
real
thing we're
thing.
talking about.
It really is. I mean, look, I will post the link in the chat for them so they can see that I'm not lying.
Yeah, there's a
damn
photo of it and everything. It's like right there in the picture. You just kind of like your eyes train right to it, and you're like, "That's a Sims game."
Yeah, they said Russians need to lay off the vodka. Never.
Well, No.
Lay off the vodka.
So since we already
Um,
talked about the Super Mario animated film, let's talk about another video game film that's coming out, Minecraft. Now, the Minecraft movie will star
Who?
Jason Momoa, but here's the catch: it's live action. It's a live action movie.
Is Jason Momoa going to be made out of boxes?
No, but
Yeah,
I would
exactly. It's
love
gonna be,
to
like,
see him
squared.
made out of
Yeah,
boxes
and
to
that's-
defend himself.
What in the hell? How is this going to work?
You know, I feel like
Also,
this.
those fucking
They're going to make it dark. I think they're going to make it dark. I don't think it's going to be a comedy. I don't like a live.
What? How
action
can it
movie.
not be a comedy?
Why don't they just let?
Is it going to be
Telltale
Is it going
or-
to turn into a zombie movie?
You never know. But
Well, it's not gonna be a bunch of
Steve
creepers.
better be in it.
What?
Steve better
Oh my
be
God.
in it. I'm just
I don't
saying.
understand. I don't understand what was going through Jason Momoa's mind when they said, "Hey,
Money.
so there's this Minecraft
Money.
movie,
That's what.
Funny.
and
Yeah.
you're gonna play this guy, and you're gonna be made of squares, and you live with 2 cows and a chicken
and Steve with his meat.
And Steve with his meat.
Steve with that meat, man.
Oh my god, dude, I can't.
And you're just gonna hear him go.
I'm just.
Oh yeah, when he eats the
Yeah.
Chad is speaking about the Square Enix threw away their Eidos company and shit. For a
IDOS,
bunch of,
yeah. IDOS
Yeah.
companies, yeah. And know what
Yeah.
the beauty of that is? The fact that they threw it away for blockchain, and then the next day,
The best thing ever.
blockchain and NFTs crashed. I was like, yo, I'm here
Oh,
for it.
fuck.
I'm here for all of it.
I just when I saw that, I was like, oh, the irony.
Oh,
I
now they're
didn't
saying
know
Amy
that.
Schumer is the pig.
Oh.
Stop it. That's not that.
Amy
Be
Schumer.
nice. Be
Oh,
nice.
Amy Schumer as a pig, yes,
Oh,
please.
God.
There you go.
Be nice, Chad.
Oh.
Be nice. Be nice. All right.
Looked up at
You
you
already-
with like
you
a
already
with a
bullied
with
enough of us
a
already.
blank stare.
Oh
You know
my
what?
god,
She could
dude.
be the next.
Amy
Mrs.
Schumer's the pig. Yeah.
Steve, what that mouth do? Stop.
Wait.
Stop it.
So
Yeah.
so hold on. With Amy Schumer being a pig, so that means she's gonna be cast for the live action Peppa Pig.
No.
Yes.
Oh
No,
god.
no, stop. You're going too far. You're reaching. You're flying into the sun. Stop.
What was that, Miss
hold on.
Piggy? Is that what you did? Oh my god.
We already went too far. We already in the highway of hell.
I
You might as
told
well
you,
just kill the
flying
song.
too close to the sun, you're gonna get burned. Stop it. Just like you
But
know.
she's better off being Mrs. Pig. Or Miss Piggy, sorry.
No, we do not. Oh, we're moving on to the next. See what y'all said? We're moving on to the next topic. We're moving on to the next topic. Diablo Immortals. Diablo Immortals is hitting PC because gamers would just emulate it anyway. They said.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
People have smartphones, but they just don't feel like playing fucking Diablo on it.
Yeah.
So they're going to emulate. They're going to emulate to the PC anyway. So they're giving.
Damn
it to
right
you.
they are.
Yes, they
Fucking
are.
Diablo Immortals should have been on the fucking consoles in the fucking first place.
Yeah, well,
Facts.
Exactly.
They went the mobile route and said, "Hey, this is what this is what should happen." So,
Because it was totally gonna work, right, guys?
right?
Nope.
Well,
Like, most
speaking of
people
that,
totally don't use their fucking phone to actually call people. Like,
yeah, people
my
don't.
God,
Yeah, people don't call people anymore. They just text each other. That's what
Yeah.
happens. Yeah, they don't call. Anymore.
Yeah.
fucking stupid.
Yeah, tell
They
that
don't
to
fucking-
tell that to your job that tries to call you for work.
Yeah, right. No one
Yeah.
calls anymore. Text me about work. Now I may get back to you. I may get back to you. What you need someone to come in? I'm not answering. I'm gonna leave you on
Yeah.
red though. I'm gonna leave you on red.
I might put the text message on Reddit. Look at that.
So let's move on. For those who don't know, the official Bored Ape Yacht Club Instagram account has been hacked and millions worth of NFTs have been stolen. That's right.
I'm so
Round of
upset.
applause.
Good.
Round of applause.
Good.
You've gotta. I can't stress enough how they're just digital images. Oh, someone took my digital image. It's not worth anything
It's just
anymore. It was
fucking
never
Like
worth anything.
I just think of the grumpy cat meme with it just saying good.
Good. That's
Yeah.
it. It was never worth anything to begin with. People put worth into it to make it. They put importance into it, like they do anything else in this world. But that is something you can't physically touch. You can't. Like, you don't.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hear you have ownership of it. Somebody can just right click and have it. I'm not trying to hear that.
Also, you don't own it anyway
They
because
said had
technically,
monkey lost monkey. Yes, that's what happened.
yeah, monkey see, monkey do.
And it's going to keep happening.
You know, and
I
also the
guarantee
way I think of it, the way I think about this too is that this takes away from like up and coming people trying to to sell their art for what is it
for monetary gain.
Yep.
Yeah.
monetary gain for like asking when they take whatchamacallit requests for
Oh yeah, when you take requests
for
for
people
commissions,
doing
yes,
art.
commission work.
Yeah,
yes.
for commissions. Yeah,
Yes.
taking away commissions from people like that.
Well, they don't care who they hurt.
And technically,
NFT bros don't care what they hurt.
No, they don't.
don't.
They absolutely do not care.
well,
Yeah.
I'm so upset that I accidentally purchased so many photos by just copying and clicking them. So I didn't spend anything. Like, it's just pathetic. Like, why are you wasting your Add them in your fucking things so
Well,
you can
now
just get
again,
free.
you're pocket watching. We talked about this not too long ago about the $75,000 watch.
Man,
It's the
people
same
think
thing.
anything is art these days. It could be a picture of two dogs
No.
humping, and people still think it's fucking art.
You can't tell people
Like-
you can't tell people how to spend their money, even though it's ridiculous that they spent their money. You can't tell them how to spend their money. If you do, that's pocket watching. You can't do that. That's yeah.
I do it anyway. I'm allowed to. I got
Exactly, and the other half of it is too is like when you right click and save that image that somebody else has, is like, what's the difference between that and the original? There's no difference.
There's no difference.
Yeah.
Oh, I got this piece of paper that says I'm the owner. No one cares. No one cares.
I just right clicked and saved a picture of that that says that this is worth something. Yeah, I have the same one as you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what about this? This is where I said this is. Okay, this is on the same fucking like NFTs. It's not even fucking real. You're just wiring money to someone just for no goddamn reason, and then on top of that, and then it's just made up. It's fictional. It's not even tangible. It's non-fungible. So that's like saying like, oh, I killed my imaginary best friend. Nothing even happened. What? There's nothing there. How can you steal something that's invisible?
My imaginary friend's real.
It has no value.
Look at all that
It has-
imaginary blood on the.
There's nothing there. Jesus Christ.
I get you, man.
That's like losing your. That's like someone stealing your Monopoly money.
Yeah.
Hey, Monopoly
I mean,
money,
let's be real.
Hey, Monopoly money gets into fight. You get in fights over Monopoly money. Don't steal my Monopoly money.
Well, somebody
Don't do
says
that.
here that they have a receipt in the blockchain for the amount of the crypto.
So you said that
Even
it's
crypto
fictional,
money,
right?
like people.
Fictional.
Cool. Can I
Okay,
buy
we're
a pack
talking
of
about
smokes with
fictional
it? No.
characters. Fictional
Yeah.
characters.
See, what is that gonna do me? That does me no good. I mean, I don't smoke, but like at the same time, I can't do anything with it.
He said you can't kill your.
I have this.
What the hell?
I have this.
What the hell am I
picture-
gonna do? Can I buy
picture
gas
of-
with that receipt?
He said you can't kill your imaginary friend if it's Chris Benoit.
It's like basically like me walking in. It's like me walking into the convenience store, grabbing a soda out of the thing, and walking up to the counter and showing him. This is a picture of my ape with a hat on. I'm gonna purchase it using this on my phone, so I'm gonna just walk out now.
Well, we have more news. For those who don't know, Kim
have
Kardashian.
more.
That's right. Kim
Oh, this
Kardashian
tape is gonna be-
wants to sue Roblox over fake sex tape leaked on Roblox.
I
That's
think
right.
That's not Roblox's problem.
Exactly.
That's
Man,
what
fuck
you
Kim
thought.
Kardashian trying to make herself.
That's got
relevant
nothing to
again.
do with Roblox. That's whoever put it on Roblox.
Yeah.
So she's going to sue
You
the
have to sue the
platform
citizens.
for it happening. But this is the thing. You should have known this was going to come back to bite you. You made a sex tape to get famous. Now you want to hide it from your kids so that people can't see the stuff. That's not how it works. It's not how
It's
it
the
works.
fucking internet. You ain't gonna get rid of that shit, dude. As soon as it's out there, it's too late.
That's
That's
it.
like
It's
fucking
out there.
masking.
That's it. You've made an
Yeah.
empire off of a, dare I say, a mid sex tape. All right? You made an empire off of that shit. And now you want to be ashamed of. You don't want your kids to see it. Well, you should have thought about that when you reached
When
for
you
fame.
fucked Ray J.
Damn, they said Kim.
Everybody got quiet.
Yeah, well, that's we all stand. We all stand in solidarity. We all stand in solidarity on this one.
A moment of silence.
Yeah.
Yes, it was a moment of
Imaginary-
silence. Ripped.
Yep.
ripped
He just goes. He goes. You fucked
Hey,
Ray
I got
J.
fucked now.
And then it just got quiet.
But
Yeah.
they're saying that Kim needs to sue for false advertising. Damn.
Well,
Yeah, that ain't a real ass. I hate to say it, that ain't a real ass.
Oh my god.
well,
Let's
Man,
move
that
on.
bitch is fake.
Her whole
Yeah,
personality
that bitch
is
is
fake.
fake.
It's not just her looks. Her whole personality is fake. It is.
she's fake like fucking
She's
fake
what
like
you
a
call a bimbo.
Exactly.
No, see,
Like
chat,
Amy Schumer.
chat, stop it. Stop it. Be nice. Be nice. Because now they're saying that they're going to
What
make a
was
Kim
it?
Kardashian movie as casting Amy Schumer as Kim. Be nice.
I'm done.
Be nice. Be nice.
I'm done.
GG's.
I'm done. I'm taking my headset off, damn it.
Well,
In more
if you're gonna
news.
do it, you're gonna have to get Peppa Pig.
All right, next
involved
topic.
or something.
one news. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's right.
Yes.
Shredder's Revenge
Yeah.
is bringing back the voice actors from the classic 1987 series when it's released
Yes.
this summer. Round of applause.
Yes.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
I'll be getting that Ninja Turtles movie.
It's all about Donatello.
Yeah.
Damn, they said they
Yep.
casted Nick Nolte
Oh,
as
it's not
Bruce Jenner.
about
We're gonna stop. We're
Donatello.
gonna stop right now. We're
Yeah,
gonna
okay, why not?
move on. We're moving on. Former Uncharted director Amy Hennig is making a Star Wars game.
I thought you said Amy Schumer.
No, see, no, here you go.
God damn.
Stop it. All right.
Oh, God.
No one said anything about Amy. Okay. All right. Would you want her to direct a Star Wars movie or a game?
No, hell
Okay,
no.
I was just wondering.
She'd be Jabba the Hutt.
Oh, be nice. That's not
Oh,
nice.
you
Be nice.
We want Pookie.
You want Pookie?
The-
I'm happy for Amy Schumer. God damn it. I'm happy for Amy Hennig. You'll see what y'all do. Oh my God.
I fucking can't, dude.
I'm happy for Amy Hennig, okay? Amy Hennig for her getting her new game, okay? Because
You want Pookie?
we're just going to move on from this. We're going to try to. There's too much that. Okay. Well, I guess this is going to enhance your laughing afterwards, huh?
Good God.
Man skips court.
Oh, my face.
Y'all ready? Y'all still laughing? Jesus Christ! My God.
All right. Let's take it back. Even the chat is still laughing.
I'm just trying to present the news here. I'm hoping that every listener sees what's going. You see what I gotta deal with?
Hurting.
Do you see what I gotta do? Help me! Help me! Y'all see what I gotta deal with?
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
Let's take a breather.
God damn it.
We're going to end up being canceled. This is the show to get us canceled. This is the one. This is the one. All right. Move on.
It's my fault. This is my fault, son.
Man skips court to play 2K until they come to his house.
Oh, God.
How they just bust into the house telling you got a warrant for arrest? You talking about I'm playing 2K. Nah, you can't arrest me. I'm playing 2K right now. How? Like,
Oh my God.
You got a court summons, but I'm playing 2K though.
He's like, I'm not getting up. All right, well, we're going to force you to get up. Just put the controller down. For the love of God, put the controller down. It's not that serious.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was that serious. So
Yep.
they had to restrain him because he wouldn't go to court, and he had a warrant for
Over
his arrest.
2K?
Over
Dude,
2K.
even if he went to jail, he probably would have been still able to play 2K online at least.
They probably would have gave him probation or a lighter sentence or something, maybe a fine. I don't know what he was going to jail for, but I mean, they probably would have gave him something. He could have came home and played 2K. Nah, he was going to skip all the court. All the court, huh?
Oh, God damn, dude. That's unheard of, man.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious what the judge is gonna say.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, chat over NBA 2K.
Over NBA 2K.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
NBA 2K.
We
Yeah,
talking
trash
about,
ass game.
we talking about
Trash ass game.
Over a trash. You're really gonna go to jail over
an
that?
annual game, mind
Yeah.
you. An annual game.
I know, man.
Yeah,
That's what sucks.
you'll just be able to play the
Somewhere.
two versions after you get out of jail.
Right?
Well, you know, see, here's what I'm saying. Somewhere in Europe,
He's falling in
there's the same shit playing out where someone somewhere in Europe, there's some bro out there going missing all his court sentences because he's playing fucking FIFA.
Yeah.
Telling
I
you.
was
He said he's balling in a different court. I'm done. I'm done.
Jesus Christ, he's balling.
Oh, God.
God damn
Ow,
it!
my chest,
Why?
dude. Ow.
Watch that dribbling. Oh my
Ow.
God.
Oh,
Stop
fuck.
it.
Oh,
Oh fuck!
Oh, fuck.
Oh my. Can we move on? I want to move
Yeah,
on.
yeah. Let's move on.
China. We're back to China. We're back to people who oppress things. China bans live streams for unapproved video games. So
That's all of them.
all of
That's
them.
all
Yeah,
of them are
all of them.
unapproved.
Is that all video games?
All video games banned.
All the video games are unapproved.
Yeah.
God
They're
damn
gonna
it.
ban everything and everybody. They don't give a shit at this point. They just don't. Oh my God, we're
Dude,
talking
how
about.
do you not know we're not playing unapproved video games?
Yeah, right. Well, we're playing.
How do you know we're not missing out on shit?
Yeah, right.
Dude, you ever think about that? Like, there's probably video games out there we haven't even played yet because we don't even know because the government doesn't want us to know they
Already
exist.
banned. Already
Dude,
banned.
I'm just saying.
We haven't even heard the game. Already banned.
We haven't even heard this game.
It's like they're in a,
Yeah.
How do you know
it's like
we're
they're
not
in
in the same
a
shit?
board
as
meeting,
China?
and it says like, all right. So they're like, all right, we're gonna make this game. No, it's banned. We haven't even started
We
making
haven't
it.
even played it yet. Like, haven't even started developing it yet. It's banned. Like,
Banned.
what?
They just walk in and just take their pens and pencils away from them. It's like,
Like,
well, I guess we're not making a game.
So what is
And then
this
they
game
just
about?
and then they just get on their computer and then just use their computer.
It's our computer.
Unless you take away their computers.
It's ours now. Yeah, right.
No,
ours
that's
now.
probably what they do. They probably snatch everything. It's like, well, I guess we're not a game development company anymore.
Well,
All your base belong to us.
They're bringing up a good example. Thrill Kill. Remember when that game got banned? It wasn't even that bad, but they banned that game. They did.
No, it's not even that. It got canceled and got rehashed to Wu-Tang.
Yeah, it got rehashed to Wu-Tang. And it went through it no problems when it was the Wu-Tang game. But Thrill Kill? Nah, we can't have that. We can't have that. That was an absolute travesty of what they did to Thrill Kill. Not all y'all speak at once.
Yeah.
Not all y'all speak at once.
well,
I mean, I know about the Wu-Tang game, but I never played it.
I mean, I've
fun.
heard about that.
It's fun.
You know, I've heard of
Wu-Tang
it. I
Shaolin
haven't
style?
played it.
Shaolin Monks. That's a fun game.
Oh, you're talking about the one on PS1.
Yeah,
Yes,
PS1,
the
yeah.
one PS1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one's good. I played that. Actually, you remember? If you remember, Doom, we played that at Coach Matoka's before.
Did we?
Yeah, on PS1 because that's especially what I remember. I especially remember that shit that we played Wu-Tang Clan.
Yep, Shaolin style.
Yep, we did. We played that fighting game. Remember, that's when we were bringing all kinds of crazy shit. When Holy Man and Preacher Man brought that.
Oh, that's right. When he brought they were fucking whooping our ass in like Marvel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
shit like
that
that.
Thrill Kill and Wu-Tang was the same game. Yes, it is. It is.
Yep.
yeah.
So yeah, that's
Okay.
Yeah,
well, I
there's
guess,
so
I guess-
there's these two twin brothers we grew up with, and they were like really like into religion and stuff like that, and we called them and what they were like twins, and when we only distinguished one of them as Holy Man, the other one was Preacher Man. I don't know why that was just their name they stuck with, and they were
And
weird.
then, yes,
he
they didn't care.
used to play his Sega Game Gear in a bag, like he didn't
No.
take it out of the bag, like when he would play it. Yeah, he would keep it like as a screen cover, and he would play with the bag still on it.
That's weird. That's absolutely
Yeah, that's I remember. I remember.
Probably didn't want anybody to see him playing it.
I don't know. It wasn't like he was playing. He was playing during his lunch. It wasn't like he was doing it in class.
I don't know.
Shall we,
I never really like paid too much attention to it.
shall we move on?
Because like remember
Yeah,
I was
move
only
on. That just unlocked a memory for me. That's all.
Sorry.
yeah. I mean, because remember like I was only in there for like a little bit. Most of the time I spent my time in auto tech.
All right. Well, we shall move on because we're done our gaming part. We're going to move on to alternative
I just-
news. That's right. Round of
Y'all
applause.
in it for
Oh boy,
Alternative news, baby.
here comes the trash topics.
Right.
Y'all in it for a treat.
For those who don't know, we're going to start
Oh,
with the
man.
pedophile who identifies as a 5-year-old girl avoids jail time
Oh,
after kissing 2 children.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
what?
No.
Yes.
No.
This is what's happening.
No.
This is, I mean, we all stand together in solidarity again with this one. But yes.
Is this
Hold on. Okay,
Right.
wait. Okay.
well,
This
it-
person says that they identify as a 5-year-old.
As a 5-year-old girl. That's right. Grown-ass man is identifying himself as a
Oh my God.
5-year-old girl and avoids
Does-
jail time after kissing 2 children.
How is that even possible? You're a
They
grown
want
ass
me to
man.
summon Chris Benoit.
Yes, we need Chris Benoit right now.
Oh my
We need Chris Benoit.
Sorry, it's making me cough right now. Oh, fuck.
to be honest, you need a superhero.
Oh, yeah.
Amy Schumer.
Please, give me your cookies. I'm gonna eat you.
Really?
What about?
Okay, I hate to say it, but at this point,
There you go.
at this point, we need fucking Dreads walking around through the city now.
I am.
He's the law. Is that it?
Yes,
We need
because I guarantee you, nobody would really want to do any bad shit.
Everybody's asking, is that a Florida thing?
Y'all want me to impact this real quick to see if it's in Florida? Fine. I'll impact
Yes.
it. It's not
Yes.
a
I
problem.
did hear
It's not
the
a
only thing
problem at all.
about this. One.
So, with this said, wait a minute. Oh, I have to accept the
Judge
cookies.
Benoit.
A
Chris Benoit.
thumb-sucking Janelle Verena of High Street, Chatham, all right, had appeared in court before Christmas
Oh,
dressed as an elf. That's right. He went to court dressed as an elf, okay? Before
Fucking Christ, man, no.
before a sentencing hearing last week. He is 61
His
years
lawyer probably
old.
made him fucking do that.
He is 61 years old, and he left a dummy
Holy
on
shit.
the counter during a routine search at the Maidstone Crown Court. He sobbed on the
this is a
hearing the
fucking
charge
new-
that breaching a legal order
cunt.
carried a maximum of 2-year sentence as he sat in the dock wearing pigtails and an Alice band, dress, long socks, and a cape. I don't know where the cape fits in at this outfit, but okay. So it has breached sexual harm prevention order and made the Canterbury Crown Court in 2016, which required Verena to stay away from children. Verena asked to be called Durbin Sarin and claimed to identify as a 5-year-old girl at the 2016 hearing. And of course,
Well, I
this
guess-
is what he's doing now.
Pleading insanity in order to not. He's basically putting on an entire act so he doesn't get caught and doesn't go to jail. Well, guess what? You know what? Now he's on a shit list. And every motherfucker that out there that knows who he is, he will never be able to live a normal life again. He is going to be hunted down.
Like a dog.
Okay, and this is where?
Yeah.
This is where now?
This is
Probably in the UK.
It's in the UK. Yes.
Oh,
I-
damn.
Oh, man.
I don't
That's
accept
your neck of the
you.
woods.
That's when I said something.
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
don't-
"Oh fuck!" That I heard him.
Oi, mate.
I don't support that kind of guy. He's not part of the UK. Well, shit.
Ben,
Oi,
Odin's not claiming
mate.
that one.
We ain't claiming that one.
He said.
Oh, he said he was a Welshman.
And the UK
Oh,
delegation in their first
Well,
pick.
I
We're
guess.
trading someone.
Traded.
We don't want them.
We'll trade it for
Yeah, we don't want this guy either. So,
Yeah, I don't know who you're trading them to. We don't want
China.
them. So let's move on to the next one, shall we? If the first one wasn't enough. I don't know what's going on with you
Okay.
boys in Texas. I don't know.
Yeah, you
But-
boys.
But a parent.
we don't claim him out already.
Damn. A parent dressed as the Easter Bunny hands out condoms at a Texas elementary school.
What the fuck is wrong?
God damn it! Why?
Okay, first of all, this was actually right in our own backyard near Austin. Actually, it's in
Oh,
Austin.
It was in Austin. God damn it!
Hey, somebody said something about the Easter Bunny day. Yeah, go. Yeah, I got the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, you got the
Yeah, but
Easter Bunny, God.
Yeah, this is a fucking Easter Bunny handing out condoms.
At an elementary school. Don't forget that part. It's elementary school.
Okay. This message goes out to whoever that Austinite is. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I think we need Chris Benoit right now.
Y'all want to call
I
Chris
think we need-
Benoit everybody. By the time I'm done
Okay,
with
this
Chris
is
Benoit
definitely not a
everybody.
job for. Okay, I'm gonna say this. You remember how previously there was Penis Man? Okay, this is not a job for Penis Man.
No, this ain't
Job
Job
for
for Penis
penis.
Man.
This
It's
is
not a
job.
job for Penis. Penis Man has no involvement in this at all.
Yeah,
Job for
he
Chris
just-
Benoit.
He
Choke
said,
him out.
don't slander his name, he said.
Don't sign a Penis Man, man.
Okay,
No
let's
penis,
move
man.
on to the
This
next
this is
one.
a job for what the fuck is wrong with you, man?
we got a lot more of that, trust me. A lot more.
Nice,
A
yeah.
trans inmate impregnates 2 inmates at an all-women prison.
Oh, I've seen this
Yeah, I
story.
ate it for this one. Yeah, I ate it for a treat, guys.
So identify as a woman, but still use the tool as a man to impregnate 2 women at the jail. Is that how we doing things these days? Just identify.
No, this-
Okay.
God
I
damn
swear,
it.
I swear I've seen a story like this where people were saying, "Oh, they should normalize this, like normalize transgender male to female to go into the prisons with that car." This makes it easy case to no.
I
There's too many fucking things.
wish we can send y'all the photo because it was hilarious of the person.
Yeah, it's,
This is clown world. Yeah, well,
yeah.
I'm telling you, it gets worse from here. It just all goes downhill. I'm just letting you know that. Okay.
Please just send help.
Send her help. Send for help. You're gonna need
Yeah.
after this. So, for those who don't know, a woman ends her 14-year marriage after meeting her soulmate, only for him to reject her.
Yep, I like that.
That's
Get
straight down.
wrecked.
That's what
Get
your
wrecked,
bitch ass
Todd.
get for being a whore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe she had no soul, therefore she has no one. You are maidenless.
Ooh.
Ooh, maidenless.
Maidenless. No maidens.
You are maidenless.
No maidens.
No maidens.
No maiden for you.
Oh my god. We have more news. Now this was a poll that we have put out. What is it for this week's poll? One of the polls. So this is an interesting talk we're about to have, gentlemen. So a man
Are you
is
sure?
found with over 150 child sexual abuse materials after a tip from Apple. So, gentlemen, the question is, do you think tech companies are watching and gathering too much data on consumers?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
most deaf.
Because how else are they going to sell anything and everything to you?
Wasn't he Pat?
Him and Steve Wozniak both made Apple.
Well, he's still haunting us from the grave.
He saw us from the grave.
Damn. Okay, so here we go. We are back after Apple has decided, since we talked bad, no, Apple wasn't having it, so we had to come back. Apple tried to cancel us. That's
You
all
only
it is.
get one
Steve
Steve
Jobs
Jobs.
came
You
back.
only get one
You only
Steve
get
Jobs. You
one.
ain't doing that shit.
Apple sent over their Vikings because luckily we don't have to worry about Nintendo Ninjas.
Nintendo Ninjas, Apple Vikings. It doesn't matter.
Hey man, dude, I heard the stories about those Nintendo Ninjas, man. I heard they're pretty ruthless.
Well,
The Hatchet Ninjas. Yep.
with the poll answers, 83% said yes, that tech companies are watching and gathering way too much data. 83%. 17% said no, they're not.
Well, then you're an idiot. I don't care.
Damn, you're an idiot.
You're an idiot. I don't care.
Oh my god.
All these companies.
I mean, okay, so here's the deal. The way I look at it is like this. Yes, it's very invasive that they gather too much data, but at the same time, look at the result of what it did when they used that data. It caught somebody.
It's like I'm fine with that. Like do that, but you can do that in private with the local law enforcement. You can have
Given the story, a
that
lot of
thing.
people,
But it's
a lot of people have
how
sounded
much?
off on this during giving the story, and women were like, "Well, I guess I'm not having any more sexual encounters. I'm not going to record them anymore."
Well,
Any more nudes?
Well, why are you recording in the first place? You thought.
I'm
this
just
is where you gotta
saying,
have
we're losing the
the
ladies
best-
on this one. I'm just saying, y'all understand that, right?
Oh man.
Well,
Yeah,
actually, I might have-
now it's a tough. Now it's a tough sell, huh? Now it is.
It is. But what if it's 82 motherfuckers? You don't want to see that shit.
Well, I'm just
You don't
saying
know, see-
that you're saying they're gathering too much data. You're gonna lose the ladies that want to take nudes and want to do sex videos. You're losing them.
Mm-hmm.
There's consequences that come with it. Your decisions.
It depends.
Well, you just won't see it on iPhones anymore.
You just won't
Yeah.
see it on
Yeah.
iPhones yet. Well, I'm sure all tech companies are. I'm sure it's on Android too. All tech companies are watching us.
Oh no, I wouldn't. Yeah, it's on every piece of
Mhm.
tech.
Everything.
I got a sort of
Well, they
question.
recently announced something like that. That actually Apple gave people
Yeah.
big heads up about this, that they were going to do something about that. They said not too long. I think this was about like a few years back. They said there's some kind of new technology that will scan your whole entire, like if it matches with certain things, then it flags someone.
Oof.
Like it knows everything that's in your gallery. There's an AI. Your gallery is constantly, your iCloud and everything is always constantly being scanned.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Well,
fucking stupid.
it's Oni-chan.
He's like, well,
Oni-chan.
well, Oni-chan is watching.
Oh boy.
This is Apple with fucking Nintendo.
I had to throw those 2 cents in there.
Well, let's move on. We have more news. Seattle burglar accidentally shoots himself in the head while trying to escape the scene.
Well, you know,
Wow.
Oh
Task-
shit! I was trying not to
failed
spit my drink out on that one.
What is it? Task failed successfully.
yeah.
We'll get him next
We'll
time.
get him next time.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Boom.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
So yeah, that's a real thing. But let's move on. And now we have to come into our segment, and I'm sure y'all already know where I'm going with this. If y'all don't
Chelsea
know,
sucks.
Florida man. Florida man. Florida cops kill someone over shoplifted Pokemon cards.
Oof.
Whoa, shit!
Why?
Because they shoplifted the Pokemon cards. That's why they killed them.
Oh man, you don't know about that Pokemon card black market, dude.
Yep.
He said black tar heroin.
Well, it's
Goddamn.
Yo, the Pokemon cards are like cracking cocaine to people. Son.
I know, but it's like Charizard. I choose you. You throw it at the person who gets shot.
I
The
just
fuck?
think they
It's about him, man.
clearly overreached their bounds on this one.
Yeah.
I think they clearly overreacted. I mean, a person stole Pokemon cards. You're
Yeah.
not going to shoot someone to kill
Oh
them.
yeah.
Yeah, like come on. So
Unless it was Mewtwo and you summon it now and then you fucking throw it
they
in,
said
then yeah.
that Charizard is
Been wham.
mine.
That's
Shoot
funny.
him. This is
That
not the
Charizard is
look,
mine.
This is not the first time we've seen cops and Pokemon together. Not too long ago, we had reported that 2 cops had decided not to chase someone on foot because they found a Snorlax? Was
Yeah.
it? Yeah, they found
Yeah.
Snorlax, and they weren't doing
I
their
know,
duty by
any
chasing.
Pokemon ever. Of any Pokemon that you can fucking find on the street.
He said ultra rare, ultra rare.
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
Yeah. Fucking ultra rare fucking Pikachu.
Well, in more
Yeah,
news, a customer is angry about her order and stabs a 16-year-old girl working at Jimmy John's.
Why fucking Christ for the man, stop.
This is not Florida man.
Woman.
Who is it? Florida
Yeah.
woman.
This is woman.
Well, sweet. Well, fucking
Florida
woman.
woman.
Wait, hold on. Back up. She did what?
She was angry about her order, so she stabbed a 16-year-old at Jimmy John's.
That's
This
why.
is in North Carolina.
Wow.
This is in North Carolina.
Oh,
Lady,
God
okay.
damn
come
it.
on.
Over up. Okay, look. I get my orders fucked up a lot at the place I go.
No, no one.
I have not tried to stab anybody ever.
Okay, you don't understand. You don't understand Doom. Doom has never had an accurate order whenever he orders anything. And I'm not saying this just to be funny. He literally has never had his order ever right. I don't know whether it's not he just finds the biggest idiots. Maybe he mumbles when he's talking to them.
Jimmy John sucks.
Russian boxers, take that back, sir. Jimmy John's are good sandwiches.
They're good sandwiches.
Good sandwiches
Wow.
with propane accessories. I was waiting for him to say
The
it.
propane accessory.
Oh god, fucking hang hell.
God damn it. Damn it, Bobby.
I can't
I
say
love
him will
Jimmy
be
John's, okay, but nothing will ever beat Jersey Mike's though.
Yeah, Jersey Mike's pretty good. It's really good.
The
Jersey
man
Mike's
from
Their
Jersey.
tuna is really good.
Well, let's move on.
See,
And this one's gonna catch some people, I think, off guard. So, I mean, it's
Wow,
good
we
news. This is
just
good news because it catches off guard. Because it's good news. A
well, I tried to say,
a sexual predator gets 35 years for installing a wired hidden camera in an air vent in a child's bedroom. 35 years. That's right.
That's it?
Round of applause.
what the hell?
No, this is serious. Hell no. Dude needs life.
Wait.
Right.
He got 35 years in prison. That's what he got.
How did he think that was going to be smart installing a camera? What was he? Was he a HVAC? Was he a HVAC guy?
No, he wasn't an HVAC. Okay, you want me to unpack this then? All right, let's unpack it. All right.
Yeah, unpackable.
Like, what is going through your mind, dude?
That's fine.
Probably. Oh, well, this might be that fucking what's that one movie?
This is
that
in.
dickhead was in.
Hold on. Let me start this by the way it's supposed to be started.
No.
This is in Jacksonville, Florida.
Florida man. Only Florida man would have the gall to do something like this.
So, the judge Timothy J. Corrigan has sentenced James Thomas Butler II, who is 41 years old, to 35 years in federal prison for the production, attempted production, and possession of videos and images depicting the sexual abuse of a minor. Butler was also ordered to serve a 25-year term of supervised release. That means he gets 35 years in jail and a 25.
Wait. Back up to the part where attempting to the abuse of a minor. So you said he installed cameras in the air vent.
Attempted production. And the
Okay. He was premeditated.
Abuse. The images depicting sexual abuse of a minor. Videos and images depicting it. So so he gets a 25-year term of supervised release as well. The federal jury had found Butler guilty in December of 2021. Butler was arrested on October 2018 for it and has been detained since his arrest. So that goes to show you he was convicted of attempted capital sexual battery and molestation of a minor of minor children in Jacksonville, and since then has been registered and designated as a sexual predator.
I don't know. Me personally, that guy never needs to see the light of day.
Oof.
Yeah, he needs to be executed. No mercy.
All right, let's move on.
Again.
All right, let's move on. Bears wide receiver. That's right. We're talking about the NFL. Bears wide receiver Byron Pringle was arrested in Florida. I just don't understand Florida at this point. He's arrested in Florida after police busted him doing donuts in his Hellcat on a suspended license with his child in the car.
You fucking... Fuck? You are a specific piece of wood.
I'm just saying. Hey, this is what they're doing. I could have put this in the sports section, but chose not to.
Oh, homeboy was doing.
Oh yeah, you chose not
doing
to.
Donuts in his Hellcat with his kid in the passenger seat.
Doing donuts in a Hellcat.
You'd have fucking see you next Tuesday.
Wow. I don't even know what to say to that.
No, you can say it on here. You can say it.
He's a cunt bag piece of shit. I hope he fucking beeps himself. And his fucking child is fucking put into a better place, you cunt.
That's right. Say it. Let it out.
Yeah, let it out. Let the feelings out. Let the hate flow. It's okay.
Yeah.
You're in a safe space here. You can say it. You're in a safe space. Right?
Well, not if Apple looks into this.
He said it.
It's in the chat. Can we have donuts to follow? We have donuts at home.
Donuts at home.
The donuts at home. God. Oh. Well, let's move on, shall we? And this is good news too. For those who don't know, Tennessee Senate passes bill requiring drunk drivers to pay child support if they cause the death of a parent.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yeah. That's something interesting.
Okay,
That's an
so
answer.
is that on
That's-
top of them being in jail?
I would think that'd be on top of it. I think they would stack on top of each
Yeah.
other. So round of applause.
So what if they don't? What if that person doesn't have enough money? How does that work out?
Then you go back to jail. You do not pass go. You do not collect $200. That's what happens.
So you would just be stuck in jail then.
Yeah,
at that
stuck
point.
in jail.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Damn, dude. Okay.
I like the idea.
Well,
I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, when you look at it, you're
the chat is
fucked
saying
either
they
way.
like the idea. They like the idea too. They think it's a good idea.
Yep.
I mean,
Well,
when you look,
that's
like I
what-
said, when you look at it, you're fucked either way. So,
Yep.
But the only problem is now I'm thinking like, what if you're wrongly convicted?
Well, that's what
You can-
that's a whole different.
What if you were incorrectly convicted? Now you're paying child support and you're in jail for riding for a crime you never really did.
But that's for anybody who has been wrongly convicted, though.
That's
So,
true.
yeah.
Wasn't it a story about Florida man who recently got out of prison because he was wrongfully convicted of something?
Oh, that sounds like an escape attempt. I'm for it. I don't know.
No, he was literally like wrongly arrested for something like for a good few years. I heard something on the news about that. Like he went to court and he found not guilty or whatever he did. But in this
my note
situation,
about it, like, as far as I know, I think what they did is that they compensated the individual that was wrongly
Yeah, they
accused.
compensate, yeah, but there's no matter of money you can put on someone's life. I feel.
like
Right.
yeah.
And in some place here in Philadelphia, I believe a guy got out. He got out not too long ago, and they didn't even compensate him for money. So he's suing. I don't blame him.
Yeah, he'll win though. He should win.
Yeah, he should. He should. But here's some more news for y'all. All right. And this is my type of guy. Man who said he wasn't going back to jail and police would have to shoot him is killed by officers. That's my type of guy.
Oh,
What
fuck.
the
He stuck
fuck?
to his word. I mean, he wasn't having it.
Life imitates art, I guess.
Yeah. He said he wasn't going back to
Jeez.
jail. You go have to kill him, and by God, he meant it. I'm just
That,
saying.
that cop was like, that
You
cop
won't
took
kill
it
me,
literally.
nobles.
Yeah, very literal.
Bang.
You won't kill me, nobles.
He's like, well,
Yeah, that happens.
Well,
but
I
there's-
guess that's your wish. Okay. God damn it,
Kaboom.
Florida.
Oh my God. So let's move on because we have even more news. Up my.
Yo, they're saying that your mic
is low.
is
yeah, they're
low.
saying your mic is low. Event.
It's
You're
on
saying your
max.
mic is low event.
All right, it's on max.
Typical
But okay, put that there. It's on max. I mean, I don't know what y'all want me to do. Oh no, I moved it up some more. Hopefully that helps.
Breaking news.
There, that helps.
Can you-
I think it's
can you
you're
hear it
far
now?
away from your mic. It sounds like you're far away from it. Not necessarily your mic is low. I think it's you're just. It sounds like you're far away.
Yeah, I'm right up on the mic too, so I don't know. I think it's the ultimate. Was it the level the stabilizer? I think that's what it's doing. I don't know.
Oh, just to inform you about the somebody's asking about a comic book called Florida Man. Well, guess what?
They
Do a
have
quick Google
a comic book called Florida Man. They have one.
They do. It's a guy on the cover riding a gator.
Yep.
Yep.
They have one. So with that said,
So
let's
there is
move
a
on.
comic series of Florida Man.
For those who do not know, a TSA officer accused of faking armed burglary to avoid consequences of being late to work. That's right. Accused of faking an armed burglary.
Wow.
Wow, really? Just accept you're being late for work. Shit.
Yeah. Just say, oh my god, I just been sick. I gotta, fake it if you have to. But don't fucking pretend you're in armed robbery. You fucking moron. Fucking hell.
Armed robbery.
Now,
Well, they may as well have said, hey, I'm gonna kill my fucking imaginary friend. That might make
imaginary
fucking.
friend. I can't show up to work
Yeah.
today. I gotta kill my imaginary friend.
I killed my imaginary friend. God damn it.
Wait, they said they're
My
googling.
dog
You
pissed
don't have to. You don't have to Google. Oh, hold on. What talking about? Hold on. You googling what? The Florida Man stuff. The Florida Man
The
comic?
Florida Man comic book,
Is
yeah.
that what they googling? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Googling.
Yeah, 2K19 held me up. Yep.
I didn't go to court because of it. It was holding me up hostage. Yep.
Yeah.
I should have picked work because of 2K19.
Jeez, man.
He said I pretended to have pulled over by cops to explain why I'm late to work. That's a good one. That's a good one, actually. You know what I mean?
What the fuck is this about, man?
Chris Benoit's holding me against
The ghost of Chris Benoit told you against your will. Oh my god.
The
So
ghost of Chris Benoit.
so here we go. Here's some more news for you. This is not too good. I don't like this one. All right. The daughter of Floyd Mayweather is guilty of a double stabbing and gets no jail time.
Oof.
Wow. What?
Why?
How does that work? You're found guilty of a double stabbing and you get no jail time.
What the fuck? How is
How?
that
Is that
possible?
thing
How is that
coming?
possible?
I don't know.
Ooh.
I have no idea.
That's
You're guilty, but you don't get jail
That's
time? What?
spooky, man.
And this is in Florida?
No, this is not in Florida.
This is
No.
in Florida? Goddamn. Just go out and just stab people in Florida. Yeah. No,
this, like-
jeez, man.
Where the fuck is
Yes,
this?
they're saying the famous people get handled with kid gloves. Yeah, that's why I think this is right here.
Yeah.
That's why I think.
Amy Schumer killed 2 people. Oh,
No, we're not going
that
there.
sucks.
No, be nice.
Yeah,
All right.
that'll be nice, I guess.
So
But
here's
in this one, man,
here's
no,
one for y'all.
there's no way you should get away with this.
She shouldn't. She shouldn't at all.
Yeah.
So here's one for y'all. Arizona man. All right.
Arizona, man.
right.
He sounds like a fucking cowboy already.
Arizona man
man.
allegedly stuffed 183 animals in the freezer.
I imagine a cowboy stuffing 183 animals in a freezer right now.
How big is your freezer?
Like a Marlboro man.
How big is
Are
your
these
freezer?
are these live animals, or are they were they already like dead?
Yeah. What are these hamsters?
Like,
I mean, you could fit 100 and something hamsters in a fridge, but what kind of animals are these?
Alligators.
That's the thing.
oh, we got
You
some
can't. There's no alligators in Arizona.
I don't know. I don't know what you
Oh,
think about-
alligators.
All right, so let's
I like
unpack this. Let's unpack this. An Arizona man has been arrested for allegedly stuffing 183 animals in his garage freezer, including some that were frozen alive. That's right.
Oh no!
I mean, this could be anything. This could be mice. This could be snake food.
Yeah,
Like,
The
what
dead-
is?
the dead animals were discovered at the home previously rented by Michael Patrick Turlin, 43 years old, in Golden
Oh.
Valley in the state's far west. The Mojave County Sheriff's Office said Thursday. Here we go. Deputies said that they found animals including dogs, turtles,
Whoa.
lizards, birds, snakes,
Ugh.
mice, rats, and rabbits stashed inside the large chest freezer.
What the
What's
fuck?
he doing? Is he just going on the roadside and just scooping them up?
I don't know, but several of the
Making a
animals,
barbecue.
it says several of the animals appeared to have been frozen alive due to their body positioning. So there you go.
What a cunt.
I mean,
Well,
there's
what's his end game? Like, is he gonna eat them?
There's more. I mean, if you want me to speak more on it, I mean, authorities made the grim discovery. Authorities made the grim discovery on April 3rd after a woman reported that Turlin hadn't returned several snakes she had lent him for breeding several months earlier. Who borrows snakes?
What, bro? You don't go to your neighbor and be like, "Hey, can I borrow 2 snakes?"
Can I borrow your
No,
snakes?
you go to your neighbor and be like, "Can I borrow a cup of sugar?"
Like, yeah.
Not can I borrow your snakes
Can I
to
borrow
breed
your
them?
snakes?
What the fuck?
I don't care if it's for breeding or not. You don't ask your neighbor to borrow snakes. That's just, come on. The
Oh,
woman
boy,
told
this damn
deputies
world.
the homeowner contacted her after finding the frozen animals while cleaning out the property after Turlin and his wife had left and moved out of state. Turlin was taken into custody Wednesday after deputies were told he had returned to the rental property. When interviewed, Turlin eventually admitted to placing some of the animals in the freezer when they were still alive. He is facing 94 counts of felony animal cruelty.
Good.
Well-
He needs a fate.
Oh
Yeah,
my
he needs
God,
those
dude.
charges.
Is it? Yeah, but he could probably plead fucking insanity though, because no normal sane person does that fucking shit. Fucking stupid fucking cunt.
Well,
Yeah.
if you think that's stupid, wait until you hear the next story. All right. Police pulled over driverless car during San Francisco traffic stop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For what?
They pulled over a car that has nobody in it.
Imaginary friends in camera.
Dude, I can only imagine.
How did it know to pull over? How did it know to pull over?
Uh-oh, here we go. How did you know to pull it over? Were you profiling the car? Is that it? Here we go.
Like what was going? No.
How that,
I mean, was it
traffic stop went?
I fucking guarantee that car was black.
Oh my God.
That's why I pulled it over.
It's a white car.
You don't see
with
the
a red stripe
white
on it.
Google also.
No, it was a white car. Apparently, it was a white car.
It was a white car with a red stripe on it, a racing stripe on it.
He was a racist male.
I'm just saying, this is what happened. The stop.
But also, how'd the car know it was being pulled over?
Oh my God!
Like, I'm just saying, how does it know? Like, how does it know it's not just regular traffic following it?
This happened in San Francisco.
DUI.
Yeah, ghost car.
Sir, you've had too much to drink. You're not even driving your car. You're so drunk your car is driving itself. You've had too much to drink. You see a guy passed out in a ditch and his car is just driving itself off, just trying to go home.
They said.
So what if the car was driving drunk, being full off of premium gas?
They said you're getting a ticket while driving while ghost.
Oh my God. I know. Just imagine you're just chilling at home, dude. You're just doing your thing at home, and then you get a fucking ticket because you weren't even driving your car. Like,
they asking if Chris Benoit was in the car.
Chris Benoit.
Paul Walker won last ride.
Chris Benoit, someone's dying.
Oh my God!
No.
The car was the car was not black. It was white.
Oh God!
People keep asking if the car was black.
Oh
man!
Oh my God!
Yeah, here's a nice little excerpt from it. It says 2 officers who were not identified pulled the car over and were puzzled by the lack of humans inside.
How did it know to stop for police? Is what I want to know.
Oh, boy.
What racism from those police officers?
Look. All I'm saying is, how does the car know it's being pulled over?
Because it actually identifies as a fucking stop sign.
How? Because how does it know that a cop car behind it is not just traffic trying to be a dick to him?
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like how? Someone just riding your ass.
It gets better here. It's
the dead bodies in it. God.
Okay, a quote from one of the officers: "Ain't nobody in it. This is crazy."
Ain't nobody
in it.
He goes, said one of the officers who tried to open the vehicle door before walking back to his cruiser. The car subsequently drove through the intersection and stopped again in the next block as bystanders laughed.
I laughed too. I'm just saying.
They just what do you do to a car like that at that point? If you're a cop, do you just shoot it?
It wasn't part of Night Rider.
Oh yeah, like what would a cop do if that car just ran over a person?
Yeah.
He's just gonna sit there and scratch his head and say, "This is crazy" to the news.
Yeah.
How do you stop something like that?
Yeah, I don't know. How do you know? We don't know. It's one of life's mysteries, I guess.
Oh my God!
Oh boy!
Imagine if it was like a imaginary fucking remote control car and it's just doing that shit.
Yeah, it could have been Mr. Beast just playing a fucking prank or something on fucking YouTube.
Yeah. That's what it was, an Autobot.
Yes.
Why not?
Hey,
well, just in case if anybody's curious out there, there's video footage of it on YouTube.
Shit.
Yeah, there's video footage on YouTube. So if you're curious to look it up, it's there.
Let's move on. All right, let's move on. A baby alligator, drugs, and guns were found in a car as a Florida man is arrested. Florida.
What if it wasn't the Florida man this time? What if it was the Gator doing, the gun running and drug running?
The Gator's fault. Florida man was just an accomplice. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Guilty by association.
Oh my God. So it says It says a baby alligator, 2 guns, and multiple syringes of methamphetamine. Here we go. 2 syringes of
Yeah.
meth were inside the car during a traffic stop in Florida last week. It
You know what
says-
that sounds like? That
What?
sounds like that sounds like you ever seen Anchorman? Dirty Mike and the Boys?
Yep.
It's Dirty
Yeah.
Mike and the Boys,
Yeah.
but Florida man style. We got 2 syringes of meth, an alligator, and a jar of mayonnaise.
Oh boy.
Deputies at the Collier County Sheriff's Office arrested 31-year-old Michael Marola shortly after midnight Friday and hit him with multiple felony charges, including possession of a controlled substance, amphetamine, and carrying a concealed firearm, authorities said. The sheriff's office said that Marola was in the front seat passenger, in which maybe he's got a point about the baby alligator doing this. He's got a point. The front seat passenger in the vehicle, which deputies stopped because they suspected the driver, who was not identified, had a suspended license based on past encounters. It says the live baby alligator in the open plastic tube was located in the bed of the pickup, along with 2 firearms inside the truck, the sheriff's office said on Facebook.
There's a gator in a tube?
Yes, in the back of the truck.
What the fuck are you doing with a gator in a tube?
Oh god.
I don't know.
I
What
don't know.
the-
Maybe that's
Dude,
that's how they transport him down there.
okay. People who are on meth are on a completely different level. Like they just don't exist on our plane of existence, dude. They don't. They don't follow logic. What was it? They're like the Terminator. You can't bargain with them. You can't reason with them. They don't feel pity or remorse or fear. And they absolutely will not stop.
Of course,
ever.
Goddamn alligator
Until
with
you are
crack.
dead.
There's a goddamn alligator with crack. Gators. It's
MacGyver shit.
It's the typical road trip gear for Florida man.
Man, you never know. Maybe that gator had him at a gunpoint, made him drive you somewhere.
God.
Road trip gear. Usually it's, you get a fucking Monster, a Red Bull, and some beef jerky or whatever. Not a fucking
baby gator.
No.
meth and...
Oh, damn.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
And everyone wants me to go on the fucking road trip in fucking America. No, thank you. I ain't doing I ain't doing that shit. I don't know the fucking crocodile next to me. I'm going, hey, I want
Ben. You can road trip here in the U.S. Just don't do it in Florida.
Well, we have more Florida news though. Florida man. Florida man shoots another man who was walking his dog too close to a golf course.
The fuck, man?
Did crack.
Man, they take their golf pretty seriously then.
Hold on, he did what?
He shot another man for walking too close to a golf course.
What the fuck's wrong with people, man?
Jesus Christ.
Get your damn dog off my golf course.
We're getting too close to the golf course.
Yeah, it wasn't on the golf course, just too close to it.
This isn't
That's ridiculous, dude.
Man.
My eyes
some serious game of golf there.
Oh my God.
Good
That's
God.
a serious game of golf, man.
You know what? I know the lore behind this. That was the crackhead's dog. He ended up going and stole a gator so he could say, "Oh, now what? Now I got a gator. You're gonna shoot a gator now?" That's what he was gonna. He was gonna raise it and then make it run near this old man's fucking golf course.
Somebody said that they looked at the golf course funny.
Yeah, right.
Damn it.
You think you got a dog? I got a better dog. Alligator.
I got a better dog. I got an alligator in a tube. Oh my God.
You mean yours?
Oh my God, my eyes are burning.
That's a question we will never figure out. Why everyone in Florida is unhinged. We will never know.
Comments. My eyes are burning.
I legitimately think it's the water, dude. There's something in it. Like,
my God, my
we will
eyes.
never know. We will never
I
know
think it's,
why. This
dude,
is like
I think
that.
it's just the pollution on the East Coast or something.
And if there's somebody in the
My
chat
eyes
that's
are
in
burning.
Florida, could you maybe inform us of why that is?
Maybe it's the orange juice.
You made me
The
feel good,
orange
you
juice.
What?
Florida orange juice, maybe it's
What
orange.
the fuck does the orange juice have to do?
It's
Oh
the
my
orange
God.
juice.
Oh my
It's
God.
the orange juice.
I can't read the comments. My eyes are burning. Oh my God.
Wow.
Hey, son, no wonder they keep
Oh,
saying
that's
you
Florida.
right.
know,
Remember that same water had meth gators in it. You remember there were gators on meth?
God damn.
Dude, see, this is what they're doing. That was a government psyop right there. He was gonna inject the baby gator with meth. That's why.
Oh,
That
so
makes
God.
sense.
Tropicana
so
cocaine.
you're
Gators.
saying the alligators, bugs,
Oh
and
my
alligators big?
god.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Meth
OJ?
gators. I'm done.
It was meth gators were a thing though. It's real.
Fucking Christ. Yeah.
Dude,
The hell, dude, there's
Tropicana
meth
cocaine.
The athletes
Oh
and
my
mafia.
God.
meth gators, yes.
My eyes are
Yeah.
burning from crying, from laughing.
Oh.
It hurts so bad.
Are you melting again?
Oh shit, my midsection's starting to hurt
Oh
now.
my God.
Yeah.
Face.
I have to read the rest of these stories. I can't read them. Oh, just
Amy Schumer is an
Oh,
alligator.
God.
Man. Fucking Christ.
Oh boy, meth gators.
See, this is all high up on
Oh
that.
shit.
Man.
So we have, oh my eyes. Oh my God, I have more news.
Oh,
My eyes.
Jesus.
They
Come
blink.
on.
Oh boy.
I'm
I
gonna
told you
try.
already had
I'm
enough
gonna
of
try
y'all.
to get through the rest of this. Oh my God.
You just appreciate, man.
Told you y'all in for a treat.
Florida man. You'll have to give me a minute. My eyes are hurting. Florida man.
God damn it. Wow.
Oh, we are all broken.
Oh shit.
You're broken, man.
Florida man.
Oh, my head's starting to hurt.
Florida man crashes
Damn it.
Jesus Christ.
$704,000 car, a Ford GT. Oh my God, I can't read the rest. Ford GT, as he was unfamiliar with the manual transmission. So he
What?
Wait,
crashed,
what?
he
What?
crashed a 704,000 Ford GT because he was unfamiliar with the manual transmission.
What the fuck?
Fucking pussy, dude.
Boy.
What a fucking cuck.
Yeah, hey, you're saying my fucking words, man.
He's stealing my
Saying my words,
boy,
man.
mate.
I can't get over the meth gators. I can't.
Oh my
Oh my God.
Oh my god!
I mean-
Somebody needs to come up with that. So, like, what? Leatherhead from Ninja Turtles is a meth gator.
Ninja Turtles X Meth Gator.
I guarantee I'm high as fuck.
I mean, what goes through a spun out gator's head, dude? Because I've seen like think about it real quick, because like humans when they're all spun out, like I've lived amongst crackheads before and meth heads. And dude, they do some weird shit. Like they think that you're like hiding in the walls and just spying on them and shit. I wonder if that's what a meth gator thinks like. Like everyone's just out to get it. Like it thinks it's
so
the
it gets
food.
aggressive and snaps at everyone. Is that it?
Yeah, there you go. It gets aggressive.
Shit.
Oh,
So
boy.
we got a new villain.
It's like
Damn
a
it.
killer bee, but it's a gator.
Well, we have more
Fucking
news.
Christ.
Again,
Get bit by a
Florida
gator.
man. Florida man has been tasered for selling goods without a permit.
So he deserves it, man. You
I
said
Why? That's a little extreme. You know, okay, he doesn't have a permit.
Usually it's just like you don't
Look.
have a permit, shut it down. And then they're like,
Look.
okay, and then they shut it down. It's,
Well, no, you have to think about
it
this.
never
This is
goes
Florida, so
it should never go beyond that
elsewhere,
that
yes.
right there.
This place,
Look.
okay, I can understand tasing the guy.
Look, okay. The guy was selling alligator cocaine, guys. Man, you gotta get.
No, he just didn't
They're
have
very
the
dangerous.
goods for a permit, so they tasered his ass when he decided not to go. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. I thought he was just like.
no,
Man.
we'll unpack this. We'll unpack it, okay? Police said
I'm not too sure.
Barris McKenzie was struck 3 times before an officer was able to handcuff him. The Florida man
3 times.
says Lauderhill police went too far when they repeatedly used a taser on him for loitering outside of a convenience store. The report by
Oh, get the fuck off, man.
What was he selling?
All right, well, hold on. First off, Barris McKenzie is 64 years old. Was warned multiple times about selling coconuts and sugarcane from his van in the parking lot of a quick stop.
This old man is just selling coconuts and sugarcane out of his fucking van.
Wait, you said it was a quick stop?
Yeah, a quick stop. Yeah.
No, quick stop, not quick trip, Joe.
No, a quick stop.
Quick stop. You know that's Jay and Silent Bob, dude.
Oh shit, you're right.
McKenzie doesn't have a permit to sell his
Fuck
goods.
Kevin Smith anyway then.
It says it's against city ordinance to be selling items and conducting business without going through the city for a permit, said Lauderhill Police, was it Mike Santiago, according to this report. On the day of his arrest, officers spotted McKenzie once again in the parking lot of the store before asking him to leave. Wrap it up, boss. Wrap it up, said the officer who recorded saying on the body cam before McKenzie ignored the request. Now I still got more.
Here's my problem with all this. How are they gonna be okay with homeless camping out in these same parking lots and stabbing people, but yet some man's trying to make an honest living and actually contributing at least something to the community, rather than violence or begging. He's selling.
The chat is he's selling tube gators.
He's selling tube gators, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? At least he's doing something constructive. Now,
can you give me some fucking cocaine? No, I'll give you a coconut.
Well, no, there's more to this because there's more to what you're saying right now. There's more to that. So, oh my god, my nose.
Each purchase of a meth gator comes with a syringe of meth.
The cops approach me and say, "What did I tell you?" I replied, "Officer, it's you again, man. Can't you give me a break?" That's what he says. It says, "I just got here because someone called me, so just relax," McKenzie told the news outlet. Now I'm upset. So I use 2 Jamaican curse words and tell him to go look for some thieves who are selling coke and crack and leave me alone. So the body cam
that's kind of racist towards alligators.
Well, the body cam footage reportedly shows McKenzie asking the officer to give him a break. But when he asked for the ID, police say McKenzie locked himself in the van. After several moments, he exited the vehicle, but then ignored the officer's command to stop. The individual began screaming, became very non-compliant, said Lauderhill Police Mike Santiago. It says, police said Santiago was struck McKenzie was struck 3 times with a taser before the officer was able to handcuff him. Per the report, he was arrested and charged with resisting without violence or violating a city ordinance. McKenzie was released on a $100 bond. $100 was his bond. He says,
no.
Yes. He says, yes, I have injuries. Right now, I feel pain. I'm supposed to return to the doctor. It says, McKenzie said, they're trying to throw me in jail without a doctor seeing me. McKenzie may feel that police went too far during his arrest, but Santiago said none of this would have happened had McKenzie simply had the permit to sell his sugarcane or obeyed orders to vacate the premises.
They're right about that, but they're also like
in the wrong. Yeah.
It's a little it's excessive, but they are right though, because think about it, if you were any business and you paid for that real estate and then you have someone else, making revenue on your own
turf,
spot, your turf where you're paying the bills, they're just making free profit on it.
Also,
you know what I'm saying?
If he didn't ask for permission to be on there to do that.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's like that's like literally someone going into your doorstep and selling drugs. I mean, they're not selling drugs, but like, imagine they're like, someone does a Craigslist deal and tell them to meet up in your fucking front porch, and then you do the business there.
They said meth sugarcane.
Meth sugarcane, Jesus Christ!
They said meth coconuts. He said, I sell gators.
No, he said meth cocknuts. Meth cock nuts.
We have another story here that, oh my God, this one. El Chapo, since we're already talking about meth and drugs and everything.
What's the greatest offense to pork? Are you talking about Amy Schumer?
No, don't, no. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. El Chapo's wife said she had no idea he was a criminal and never saw him do anything illegal. Round of applause. That's the type of woman you need in your life.
Oh my God, dude.
For El Chapo?
You have to be kidding me that you didn't know anything about El Chapo and his business. Oh, I didn't know he was doing anything illegal. Right.
Wow.
Right. Sure you did.
Man,
Wow.
God,
Hold on.
You'd have to be super oblivious for that one.
That woman is loyal to a fault.
That's what I said.
That is why he married her.
That's right.
That is why he married her.
That's right.
Oh boy.
Everybody needs a woman like that in their life.
Everyone, yes. Every king deserves that kind of queen.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if you see the picture of her, she's easy on the. She's very easy on the eyes. So El Chapo did he did what he did. We know.
So, then you're saying you're gonna bang her?
Let me see.
God.
Easy ride.
Oh yeah, she's cute as hell. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Yes. So yeah. So with that said, here's something that I think all of us can agree with. All right. I think we're all gonna be in solidarity on this one. Even the chat, I feel is gonna be in solidarity with this one. All right. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
This woman claims my tree trunk legs are ruining my sex life because men are intimidated.
What?
What?
I'm sorry, hold on. Wait, what now?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
The woman says that her legs are like tree trunks and that it's ruining her sex life because she works out all the time. And that it's ruining her sex life because men are intimidated. That's right.
No. There's a thing called death by snooze.
That's all we're being solidarity on this one. All right. So with
I
that
think
said,
we're all agree with that one. That's the best way to die, man.
Every man wants to have their head crushed by something
on,
like someone that looks like Chun-Li.
Let's get to this. All right, let's get to this. A Brazilian bodybuilder claims her gym-honed legs are standing in the way of her sex life, scaring off men who have skinnier stems, as you know, skinnier legs. Anna Lima, 34, says her tree trunk gams measure just over 2 feet in circumference and are often on the receiving end of a backhanded compliment and cruel jokes. It says the size of my legs have always made men fail to get an erection in the bedroom. All right.
How could you not?
I'm
How could you
seeing
not?
pictures of this lady, and yeah, I don't know how that's not gonna work.
It says the beauty bluntly told.
What is her name?
Her name. You want me to send you the link?
I mean,
her name is Lima.
Ann Lima.
Ann Lima.
That's right.
I need to see these legs just to make sure they're okay.
Cowards! A bunch of cowards!
No, I mean,
Look, they said Brazilian muscle thick legs. I got a seat for you right here, lady.
What in the hell? Holy shit, those look like horse legs.
They said the only backhand she's getting is on that ass. Like,
oh my God.
Her legs are pretty, I mean, if you look at them, they're pretty cool to look at. I mean,
everyone goes cowards.
I told you, cowards.
I don't see a problem with this.
Neither do I.
No problem.
I said we're all in solidarity on this one. There's nothing wrong with her whatsoever.
Sex
like
is
I said,
sex.
I just want to put an orange in her ass and watch her shit out a lemon.
He said, "Snap my neck, mommy." He snapped my neck. God damn it.
No, I mean, like I said, like looking at, I don't see anything intimidating about that.
No, they want to link. Let me link them. Let me link them. Because they want to link. All you gotta do is scroll down. All you gotta do is scroll down on her.
Yeah, I don't see an issue with it at all.
It's a win-win. I don't see a problem with this at all either.
I mean, shit. I think of what's her name from whatchamacallit, from GoldenEye.
I'm just saying that this is.
I love my workout chicks. I love my muscle chicks.
There is nothing wrong with her. There's nothing wrong with her legs. I wouldn't make fun of her. There's nothing wrong with her legs at all. I say we're all in solidarity when I say this.
First, I thought it was this other chick, and then I was like, Oh, and then when I saw that one, I was like, oh,
They're-
okay.
they're asking
Because I
for
saw a
an
completely
OnlyFans.
different one.
OnlyFans.
Oh my god.
She gets the Korean
What?
booty seal of approval.
The booty slut seal of approval.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
I
is
agree.
No, like I mean, I'm telling you right now, like
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with her. Like she just reminds me of what's her name from 007 GoldenEye.
there is nothing wrong
Yeah.
with.
I thought
with
it was this one. Oh, this doesn't even show.
Download GIF.
No, it doesn't show.
Yeah, it doesn't even show what it is.
I'll give you the link. Hold on. I'll give you the link right here. There you go.
I have it. Okay, cool.
God damn
There
it.
you go.
Jesus, jeez.
Yeah, there's
I'll
nothing.
do it.
There is nothing wrong
I'm
with her.
wrong.
In all of her beauty, there is nothing wrong with her.
She gets the
OnlyFans.
gets
She
the
needs to
seal
do
of approval.
OnlyFans. God damn it. Make some money, bitch.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Ah,
Alligators will enjoy that tonight.
I'd pick her first for kickball.
for
Yeah.
kickball, competitive kickball.
I would pick her first.
I'd
Look,
pick her for football.
She would be
everyone's
first
saying that her
draft.
legs look delicious. That's what I'm saying. It's like whoever she's with the wrong guys. She's definitely with the wrong
Yeah.
guys.
She needs to come to a proper team called Arsenal. We'll take care of her. Alright.
Yeah,
Nah.
like yeah,
Yeah.
just like Zenyatta Top from 007, man.
All right,
Yeah. Yeah.
let's move on because this is going to be an interesting one. Alcohol makes people more racist and homophobic.
why?
I believe it. I believe it. There's
Yeah, I
nothing
mean,
I hate more than
Varies.
when I'm drunk. I hate blacks and gays when I'm drunk. I'll tell you what, man. There's nothing better than
everyone.
drinking a whole glass of whiskey and hating
Okay.
blacks and drunks. And gays. There you go. Good God.
Oh,
Who made this up?
I don't know, but you look. First off, you've got to be racist and homophobic to start. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
Let's just start.
I
there.
can just imagine. Look. This isn't like a situation where it's like they make it sound like, just like you said, like imagine going to a feminist rally and then everyone just gets drunk. Next thing you know, they're all hating women or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Let's just start
Doesn't
at
work
the
that way.
beginning that you already are racist and homophobic. All right. The alcohol
Yeah.
just apparently modifies that, or should I say, makes that a more volume for you when you decide to, when you start drinking. I don't blame the alcohol at all. I'm not going to blame the
Yeah.
alcohol, all right? Just because anyone in this case decide, hey, they want to be more belligerent about the way they're acting when drinking.
Oh,
Like,
boy.
I'm not blaming
Well-
alcohol. No, it's not happening. I'm just saying.
Next episode, this is going to be added. Fucking
yeah.
Christ. How can you? No, because even if you're drunk, it's usually your deepest thoughts gets brought out. But even then, you're fucking doing saying stupid shit.
Yeah, but
Okay.
9 times out of 10, like that, people are mostly saying how they feel.
Yeah.
That's true.
I fucking hate you, Event. I fucking hate you.
Here's a
I
headline.
hate you.
Meth
That's what you
gators are
stand
racist
for.
to crocodiles. It's a landmark.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd imagine that.
Mixed with alcohol.
yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
That's
The green ones are at war with the brown ones.
Oh, God.
Wow.
I'm telling you, there's like green galligating brown crocodiles. It's a
Are you
thing.
saying the crocodile?
One's wearing a green farmer or trucker's hat, and the other one's wearing a brown trucker hat.
Well, here's the question then. Here's the question. What side are you on?
My side.
I mean,
That's
I've never seen a crocodile in
Silence
real
is
life.
compliance. No. No.
Silence
Are you
is
saying
compliance.
Do you say silence is rape?
What?
Because technically, well, every 1 out of 5 crocodiles get raped, you know.
Ultra racism instinct. Exactly. There you go.
Racism instinct.
Somebody asked, what's everyone's favorite alcohol?
The
I
one
guess
that
if I had
drink
to,
today. Whatever is on the table, I'm drinking. That's my favorite alcohol.
My favorite alcohol. My favorite alcohol to drink will be Smirnoff Ice.
You don't drink alcohol. Smirnoff
Yeah,
Ice.
you don't
Guy.
drink.
Smirnoff
Hey,
Ice.
Smirnoff Ice screwdrivers. Oh boy, those are good.
Screwdrivers.
I'm gonna have to say,
yeah.
for me it's whiskey.
Smirnoff
I like whiskey.
Ice. Are you serious?
But it's rare that I drink anything. So.
My favorite things to drink, it's kind of split between two different things. It's either Lone Star beer or it's
Smirnoff Ice.
or it's 1800 or it's 1800 tequila. Yeah. And honestly, actually Doom can back me up because those are only the two things I really drink.
Wow.
And it's occasional.
Like I said, for me, it's whiskey.
Nah, but event.
Well,
Remember, safe drinking, son. Safe drinking helps.
Belligerent
What, you're gonna
drinking
screw
is
yourself?
better. It's more awesome. Safe
It doesn't
drink.
matter if you drink
You're
or
not
not.
driving.
You're not going to drive.
You're not
I was
driving.
like, yeah, you're not
You're
driving.
driving. Especially in New York.
So,
you're not
Ringzer, you're gonna
driving.
be our safety guy?
Well, I
Like,
like
as
to
a
go
matter of
home
fact,
safe and not
Safe.
drunk.
I just
That's
looked
what you
over.
got
I still have
friends
my bottle.
for.
That's
I
what you
still have
got
my
friends
bottle
They'll
of.
make sure you get home safe.
Yeah.
I still have a bottle of Chivas Regal over on my shelf. Anyway,
Y'all ready
Well,
for
I
the
guess
next
I'm
bit
gonna
of
have to
news?
answer it.
Y'all ready?
some Scottish whiskey.
Well, I think that's mine. God damn it, you
Well,
son
go
of a
ahead.
bitch.
Go ahead. Pick yours. We already know it's Carling. We
Yeah.
already know that.
My answer is anything that I can see.
Oh,
I'm in
well,
the same agreement. I'll drink
anything.
anything.
Okay, so you said, wait, you didn't have a pick, and then you pick anything. How's that work?
Pick, yeah, very pick anything.
Yeah, pick anything.
Oh God.
Okay.
No, seriously, no. Like, I usually buy the cheap shit, but if I'm able to get anything, I'll fucking take anything.
Okay.
I thought you was gonna. Okay,
No.
so fucking mouthwash. All right, cool. He drinks mouthwash. Okay, his favorite thing to get drunk off of is mouthwash.
Man, somebody brought up the tipsy bartender. That guy.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
The guy
No,
is
I'm the bartender. I'm taking all the beer.
That guy's on another level.
All right, let's
it's
move on.
diabetes and alcoholism all at once.
Yeah.
Diabetes.
Good old drinkers. Fuck.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah.
Rapists will be surgically castrated, and anyone who rapes a child will face the death penalty under new laws in Nigeria.
Yes.
I heard about that.
Round of applause for Nigeria.
That's all around the world, man.
Oh man.
That's all around the world. Fucking tickets.
Let's move on. Look, yep, people are happy in the chat. That's what I like to see. They're happy. Everyone agrees. We're in solidarity again. All right?
Yep.
So let's move on. He said, "So America win." Yeah, right. Right.
Yeah.
We understand that
Well, I
one.
know. Wow. Racism, man. What about
It
Britain,
needs to
man?
happen. It needs to happen.
Heck.
So let's move on. Here's something for y'all. Minnesota. All right.
Oh god.
Minnesota,
A
man.
Minnesota man.
All right.
This is y'all. We're going right back into what we just fell in, what we just came out of. A
Oh,
Minnesota
God.
man who checked his sick wife out of the nursing home to throw her a death party. Her final hours included meth, listening to metal, and having sex.
Damn it.
God damn.
Well,
That's a hell of a death party.
A
Oh
death
my
party?
God.
Minnesota, they on a different level, man.
Wait, a
Dude.
death party.
Yes, a death
This
party.
is the
She was
this
going
is the
to
first time
she was going to die, so in her last moments, this is what they did.
well, if I ever go to Texas, that's the way I'm gonna have to go out.
Oh boy.
He's just gonna do a bunch of meth.
People
And
say
Yeah.
death
metal,
party.
and just have sex.
Yeah.
A
That's not
death.
gonna be a good party. Fuck.
All right. So
There you
next,
go.
Damn.
this is the last bit of news. we have.
Fuck.
So last bit of alternative news. A Mexican couple had a Nazi-themed wedding because Hitler was a vegan.
What?
Why, what the
Hitler was a vegan?
I saved the best for last. I see.
Look, man. All I'm gonna say is they are not Hispanic. They're probably that Latinx crap.
Oh god.
Because
Oh,
no,
god.
British,
The X Division
Because-
champion.
I'm
I'm
just
telling
saying.
you.
the X Division champion, fucking Hitler. What the
The
fuck?
X Division champion shit. That
No.
Latinx bullshit.
No,
No.
no.
So hold on.
Guarantee that's what
it
let's
was.
unpack this. Swastikas
Fucking-
during the wedding carriage
Fuck,
and the
man.
groom, as some of the guests were dressed as Nazi Waffen SS soldiers, local media reported. Hold on. Their wedding carriage.
How the hell did they get this many people on board with
I
this?
don't know, but their wedding
Because
carriage.
I guarantee if I were to pitch anything like this to y'all, I guarantee one of y'all would at least say, "No, I'm okay with that."
One of us might look at that.
No.
It's got to be a troll, right?
No,
They're just
real,
trolling, right?
Vegan, wait. So you're telling me vegans and Nazis have more in common?
Hold on, there's more. The
Wait,
wedding carriage was an old Volkswagen Beetle with a huge swastika painted over the front and sides. The groom emerged dressed as a German soldier with the embolic Nazi double SS bolts on his wristbands. On April 19th, the same day Adolf Hitler married Eva Braun 77 years ago, a Mexican couple had a Nazi-themed wedding in the central Mexican state of damn, I can't even say that right now because my eyes are still burning. Tlaxcala, sparking outrage from the Jewish Human Rights Organization. It says, people don't know the real story. The groom, Fernando, who didn't share his last name, told Mexican. Hold on, we're gonna stop right there. So let me get this straight. You went and had a Nazi-themed, was it Nazi-themed? Dare I say this? Nazi-themed Mexican-style wedding. Okay. I don't know how those two go together. First
I was about to say it doesn't make any sense.
You're proud of your wedding, right? And you're proud of what you're doing, but you won't give your last name. How does that work?
There is a history in this that I do need to briefly mention because the main reason when Nazi were trying to get America to not get involved in the war, so they told Mexico, if you get involved and attack America, which you guys got informed by Britain of that. That's why this might make somewhat sense.
He's right. He's right though. They did try to get Mexico to attack.
Hold on. This
the U.S.
This is his excuse for doing this. Hitler was a vegan. He got his country out of poverty and regained the German territory lost during World War I. Fernando and his new wife Josefina had children before they were married this week, according to reporting. They named their first son Reinhard, after the SS leader General Reinhard Heydrich, and their daughter Hannah Gertrude, after Hannah Reich, a German pilot who allegedly rescued Hitler from a bunker during the war.
Look, don't let Overwatch hear about someone's name Reinhard. They're gonna take him out.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna take him out.
According to Melino, the wedding party was crowded with fellow Nazi admirers and some even dressed as German soldiers. Fernando admitting receiving hate mail and even death threats because of his long support for Hitler. He says, my dad and my uncles are followers of the National Socialism, and since I was a kid, I've had to face people. I've been hit, spit on, and one time a man even pointed a gun in my face and shouted, Nazi, he said. No Mexican authority or organization have publicly addressed the Nazi-themed celebration. Ain't that something? There's more.
Well,
hold on. As the advocate of my Latino boy, look this. Please pass me my Buster rifle so I can shoot these motherfuckers.
I thought you were gonna say Rick Diaz is a fucking Nazi. What the fuck?
No, pass me my Buster rifle.
Yeah, Rick Diaz is a Nazi.
Pass me my
That's not
Buster
intended.
rifle, sorry.
They said we
Meth Gators to meth Nazi role players.
Yeah, we went from Meth Gators to Nazi role players.
Look, man.
That's what I was about to say.
I need someone to pass me my fucking Buster rifle because that couple needs to get shot.
Fucking Christ, man! I'm gonna fucking be arrested.
Somebody's over here asking in the chat if the pinata was Jewish.
LARPing during
Zenyatta? Zenyatta might be Jewish.
No.
Oh, was a pinata Jewish?
The pinata was Jewish.
There's more. Mexico has voted for the United Nations resolution that condemns the distortion of the Holocaust and all forms of racism. Dr. Simon Samuels, director of the International Relations at the Center, said in a press release, however, there has been no reaction by the state or human rights organization condemning this outrage. This is the first time Nazi symbols have been used in Mexico. In 2015, a University of Guadalajara hosted a Nazi-themed dance contest. The German classical music and recordings of Adolf Hitler's voice. The video of the performance went viral on YouTube and sparked outrage across the country. In 2020, Volkswagen cut all ties with the distributor in Mexico City after someone posted several photos on Twitter showing a wall from inside the business decorated with the image of the Volkswagen Beetle coupled with swastikas.
What the fuck?
Damn.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay,
No.
well,
No.
um,
We need more. We need more than Rick Diaz. We need Doc Holliday for
Hold
this
on.
one.
First off, I'm giving a small round of applause for myself because I was not able to see that entire time. I couldn't see shit that
Wow.
entire time while reading that because my eyes were still burning. I could not see a damn thing while reading that.
Yo, deadass. We need Doc Holliday for this one so he can snipe the fuck out of these people.
Nah,
They had
No,
Nazi-
that's not. See, but that's the
Well-
thing. See, now at this point, is this overreaching their bounds? Because just because we think it's unpleasant, they have no right to express it. But if it's
don't you
within
get
them,
political on
and
me
they
now. Don't you
See?
do that now.
I'm just saying. Is it only okay as long as you deem it okay?
No, see what you're doing is this is what it is. We're not saying that they're not allowed to do it. We're just criticizing them.
No, I will counterpoint
That's
this.
fine.
No, I will counterpoint this because it's being criticized because they're using a symbol which is relevance to hate.
No, it is. You're right.
Yeah.
No, you're
And
absolutely
that's
right
why-
about that.
And that's why it's going to be criticized. That's the only counterpoint I have for you.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying it's criticized. I'm not arguing the point of it being criticized. I'm arguing about the point of exercising it, of them actually having this wedding and everything.
I would think that would be grounds to stop that due to the fact that it's a symbol of hate, and that's what comes with it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's almost like putting up a red flag saying shit's about to happen after this.
Yeah, or even putting up a
Yeah.
white flag and saying we surrender. It's the same thing.
Oh boy.
It just boils down to like,
Are we
who
doing
is
weekly
right
picks now?
or
Yeah,
is
we're getting
anyone
ready to.
right?
But they said since it's Mexico, do we need a bigger wall? I'm done.
If you don't hear things from next week, I'm gonna put it
Madman.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna slowly take this headset off and walk.
Here's the
away.
thing: Madman says what we're all thinking but don't want to say.
I'd rather build a wall from all of you, but fucking
Look at this
Christ.
guy. This guy right here, Madman. I want him to do an interview with Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
and just get in Madman's.
You mean Meth Rogen?
See?
Ah!
Meth Rogen.
I'm thinking Madman just.
Oh my god.
Meth Rogen.
All you'd hear is like, well, I don't know, guys.
All right, let's get to our weekly picks, shall we? Let's get to
Go
them. Who wants to go first?
I'll do it. That's
All
what
right, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I actually currently right now don't have a weekly pick unless I guess it could be the Mountain Dew Flamin' Hot soda.
It's still a pick.
That is a weekly pick.
It's a pick.
Yeah.
It's an interesting flavor. It's actually not bad.
Said the week.
Shut the hell up, you didn't trip.
It's-
That's literally the scene from Forrest Gump. And that's all I gotta say about that.
They said the weekly pick is Florida meth. That's what it is.
Yeah, Florida
No, no.
Florida meth. It hits different.
That's the tagline.
It's different.
That's the tagline. It's different.
Oh god.
Florida meth.
lemon lime Florida meth.
Florida meth.
God.
It's different. That's all it is.
God, Jesus Christ.
Lemon lime Florida meth.
They said so. It's the flaming hot Mountain Dew. That's what you're saying? The flaming hot Mountain Dew.
Yeah. I actually have one right in front of me.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it's actually not bad. It's everywhere. Like it's like a spicy citrus flavor.
Fucking fuck, man. Oh, no.
All right, so I'm gonna go next. So my weekly pick
Go ahead.
is gonna be I don't really have a weekly pick other than this, which is a Neptunia X Benron Kagura Ninja Wars. I literally just got this in the mail today.
All right.
So I don't know what it's like, but it looks really cool. It looks like it has waifus and titties and ass galore on it. So I'm gonna play it.
So you're rolling the dice on waifus this week. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Waifu.
Wow.
Anyone else?
I guess I'll go.
I'm gonna just start cutting weekly picks because y'all look like y'all struggling.
Well,
Damn.
It sometimes gets hard.
Fucking last subject. What the fuck? It's a nasty fucking wedding, man.
I mean, if this were up to me, I could pick weekly picks for all of them.
Look,
I could pick one for Ben right now. T, there you go. He likes it. There you go. Done. All right, Cody. He like okay, Mr. Wing Zero over here. He likes I don't know the wing. His weekly pick is the Wing Zero itself. There you go. That's it.
Actually, no. I've been thinking about this for a while, but my weekly pick is Batman Returns.
Don't hurt yourself.
Batman Returns.
Yeah,
Batman Returns.
Okay.
Wow,
Okay.
actually a good movie that you thought of.
No, not the movie. The Super
game?
Nintendo game.
Oh, Super Nintendo game. Okay, that's
okay.
That's still good.
That's still a good game.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that beat 'em up. It's an actual beat 'em up by Konami. Great game. Great soundtrack too.
They said
Going around
this week is all about MILFs. That's what they said.
No.
Meth
Well, today is Mother's Day. So
Meth Gator MILFs.
Who are mothers, yeah.
Wow.
No,
you
but
had one
honestly,
movie.
if you have access to a Super Nintendo or something, go play Batman Returns on the Super Nintendo. It's a good game.
All right, Odin son, you want to go?
Are you sure?
All right. Well,
my pick for this week,
enjoy
I
it,
guess.
Madman.
What the fuck did Madman just say?
It doesn't matter. Go ahead and pick your pick. Go ahead.
Alright, my pick is gonna be for
Super Mario
Thursdays.
movie?
No, I'm not picking that shitty, crappy movie. That movie can go and burn in hell with Chris Benoit, who's going to destroy the whole fucking franchise.
So you're gonna say so what you're saying is that your weekly pick is that PG Tips T?
No.
Is it HP sauce?
Well, what's your pick?
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm getting abused.
They've been abusing you all day. I'm going to be honest here.
Yeah.
They've been abusing you all day.
Oh yeah, man.
I hope you all fucking burn in hell, you pieces of shit. Well, actually, Ben, not say that. I might get please. Thursday. Okay, I'm gonna get on. Fucking Christ.
What's the pick?
Thursday.
What's so big? Yeah.
Fuck off.
HP sauce on a bacon sandwich.
God damn it.
Trying to hold up the poor guy. He's trying to give his weekly pick.
I'm trying. You're abusing me. Stop.
Oh, dude. You ever heard of that stuff, Salad Queen? Have you ever had Salad Queen before?
Just let him pick. For the love of God, let him pick.
Okay, I'll pick fucking Tournament Asshole Thursday. Fuck.
What'd you pick?
Are you crying?
Match. No, I'm fucking laughing. This is too much. Fuck. Stop.
Oh, you did. So you did pick HP sauce then, right? Right?
No.
Oh. No.
This is Arsenal Thursday. God damn it.
Arsenal.
Oh, Arsenal. Okay, Arsenal.
okay.
I didn't know what he was saying.
Okay.
Okay, Arsenal.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah. Arsenal. All right.
Yeah. Okay. And fuck Chelsea. Oh, god damn it.
Well, I will
Fucking
say
my eyes
the
are
chat is-
fucking burning. God damn it.
The chat is saying about Free Comic Book Day was yesterday. Support your local comic book shop. I agree. Support
Yeah.
your local comic book shop. I just got a Iron Man graphic novel, I think, a couple weeks ago from the local comic book shop. So yeah, definitely, yeah, support them.
I did not get a chance to get out and get something, unfortunately.
Yeah, I didn't do anything. I was working.
Yesterday. Yeah, we could have if we would have moved the meeting to the end of the day, then we could have. But the meeting broke up our day.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess
Well, to me, it was like 8.
I guess I'll go with my weekly pick.
Super Mario Brothers movie?
No, this is okay. I'm just gonna say.
Is it 80 Schumer, Crocodile?
My weekly pick is Naruto.
Oh god.
Oh god. What?
I knew I'd get a reaction out of it. I knew I'd get a reaction out of it.
I'm gonna go ahead and write you off now.
I knew he was gonna get a reaction out of that. I knew. Look, I'm not.
You lost your bet, son.
Damn.
I'm not having much of fun with this. it's been really hard to watch it, but I said I'd watch it. The only reason
Why? Did you lose a bet?
Yes, I lost.
Yeah, you did.
I lost the bet with that.
Yeah, you lost the bet.
Yeah.
Chelsea lost. You had to watch one Naruto.
So yeah,
It was on the cusp. It was actually on the cusp. Like he wasn't gonna have to watch it, but then apparently things went south.
It went south really badly. Yeah.
2-2. Then it was like fucking went downhill quick.
Yeah, it went downhill. It went as downhill as me
Wait,
watching Naruto. It went that downhill real quick.
What would you have got? Well, okay. If you would have won, what would happen to him?
He would have.
I would have to
Go ahead.
do tweet on Chelsea
He
for
would
like
have
a
to
week
switch
and
his profile to Chelsea. He would have to praise Chelsea the whole time. He would have to gain followers from the Chelsea fandom. He would have to
Holy hell! Yeah. You would have to wash their jock straps.
He was going to have. He was going to have to go all in with being a Chelsea supporter. So
racist. Fuck.
So,
no.
Yeah. So I will say I have not had much fun watching Naruto. However, I will say that the tuning exams is probably the bright spot of it I've been watching. So that's the part I will say.
The what exam?
The tuning exam.
Tuning.
So
the Choni exam.
So that's the part that I'm watching that I'm actually liking. However, the rest of it, the bridge arc and all that, I could have did without. That shit was so boring. I didn't care. Like it's
man, you know you dodged a bullet on. You're lucky you didn't have to be forced to do a Naruto run.
Well, I wouldn't have done that anyway. I wouldn't have done that. I would have.
I don't know. I should call him with Area 51 and fucking did Naruto run. Oh fuck. Those fucking idiots who went in fucking Area fucking 41 and fucking did that stupid shit.
So that's my pick for the week. I should say. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Real Pin's pick was One Piece.
I think in a couple of weeks I'll have my own weekly pick.
All right.
Yeah, your master race computer.
That's right.
That stupid ass computer.
Yeah, the fucking racist computer.
Megatron.
Yeah, Megatron.
Well,
Megatron.
With that said, everyone, it's that time to go. It really is. We've had some fun today. My eyes are still burning. We've had some fun today.
Holy shit! Yeah, my midsection is fucking feeling it right now.
I'm out of it. And I haven't even done my workout yet.
I'm hoping that all of you are doing well. I'm hoping that you enjoyed this podcast, this episode, and hope to give you more of what we've been doing as of late. I want to thank you for sticking by us. I want to thank you for staying by and listening. I want to thank you for participating, because without you, it wouldn't be as fun. Seriously, it's without the chat, it's really, I mean, it's still fun, but the chat really brings it. So y'all the MVP. Y'all really are.
Yes,
y'all really are. So with that said, I want to thank y'all for listening. Take care of each other. Be safe out there. And
Happy Mother's Day.
Yep, Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
All right, take it easy, everybody.